going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let me get in here. Let me get this off the screen. There we go. What's going on? How y'all feeling? Excuse me. How are y'all feeling tonight? We're watching this game. Let me do my check. Make sure we good. Now we got overtime. Okay, my sound is good there. Uh-oh. All right, so we sounding all right. We got overtime. We got the other game. I don't even know if the other game started yet. It's wild, y'all. It is wild. Key Mathis, what's going on? Good evening. How you feeling? Tessa, what's going on? How you feeling? Welcome in. Thank you for signing up and being a super supporter on Patreon. I appreciate you, Tessa. Charmaine, what's going on? I see you getting active on Patreon. I see you. What's going on? Black Pearl, good evening. How you feeling? Latika, how you feeling?
I don't think he went to school nowhere. If he went to school, he didn't learn nothing.
See, Anderson starting early. What's going on? How you feeling? Did I get everybody? Who am I missing? I got everybody. See, Anderson, what's going on? I'm going to play some voicemails. I got so much going on, y'all. I got screens in front of me. I got the TV over here. I got stuff everywhere, y'all. I have stuff going on everywhere. I don't know what's going on with the other game. I'm locked into this game trying to see who's going to win. What's that sound playing in my ear? What is this? I got sounds going off. It's a wild night, y'all. It's a wild night. But I think it's only right that I play this.
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Oh my God! Wow!
All right, so we get there.
I got money.
Everybody hit that like button on the way in. Shout out to C.A. Anderson. To you for your hard work. Broncos country, let's ride. I got you one more time.
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
We're going to see what happens at the end of this game. Then tap in. We got the voice message option. Going to play a couple voice messages that we got. Oh, wow. I bought the chocolate cake and the red Kool-Aid. Oh, my goodness. Charmaine got the Roosters wings. It's going down. It is going down. Good evening, C. Brown Brown. How you feeling? All right, let me turn this off so I can stop paying attention. We got the sound good, so I know we good there. Flag on the play. Looking like pass interference here. Let me double check. I wonder, are they going to delay the start of the other game for about 15 minutes just to let this game end? Let me check the ESPN app. The Bills look like they're trying to fumble the game away. They're trying to fumble it away, y'all. Okay, so they are delaying the other game. All right, good. They're going to let us finish this one out. Good stuff. How's everybody picks looking? Everybody picks looking all right? I think it was a couple people that picked the Bills, though. If you got the Broncos, you looking good. Broncos got the ball right around the 36-yard line on the right side of the field. They lose yards on that play, though. Had to do a well-off rewatch of the Titans game till 8. Yeah, Gotta keep yourself locked in and engaged before we get this watch party going. I feel you. Latika, I really like that video you sent me. I'm definitely gonna play that on Monday. Just the tone, how direct he is, and how you said, if you just remove Coach Prime's name or switch it with Shador, just so true. I like the video so much. I like when people speak who are direct. I like when they're direct. Uh-oh. This is going to be it, y'all. I think this is going to be the game. If that is a pass interference inside the 5-yard line, I think this will do it, y'all. I think this is going to do it. I think this was do it. This going to do it. Black Pearl said she's going for the Broncos. It's going to be a first down inside the 5-yard line. Man. He got there early. Yeah, that's pass interference. That's pass interference. They got to call that. They got to call that. They have to call that. Josh Allen let this one slip away. He let it slip away. He had opportunities. He's fumbling, throwing interceptions. He's doing all type of stuff. Wait, they just gonna line him up in the middle and kick the field goal. They're not even gonna try to run the ball. Okay. Okay. All right, I see what you got going on. I see what you're doing. All right, let's see. This should be a chip shot. This should be easy. He should be able to knock this right in. I'm guessing Buffalo's probably going to try to ice him, take a timeout. That's what I would do. Yeah, at this point, field goal can win the game. Once both teams possess the ball in overtime, after that, the first score wins. What happened? Oh, he mad. You flipping out at the ref. It was pass interference. That's pass interference, man. That's going to take him even closer. Beast, what's going on? How you feeling? Yeah, I think that's a wrap. I think that's going to do it. See, Anderson says, stop. Please stop. Don't say anything about the field goal. Don't say anything about the penalties. See, Anderson said, press mute on your microphone, please. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna watch it. What is Josh Allen's stats for the game? Let's pull him up real quick. Let's pull him up. Let's go this way to pull him up. Stats not looking good. He's looking shaky. He is 25 of 39, 283 yards. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks, and he had a couple fumbles too. Let me see. He has one or two fumbles. 1 or 2? Let me see. James Cook fumbled. Let me see how many fumbles they have as a team. All right, let's look at it. Yeah, they lost 3 fumbles. He lost 2 of them, and James Cook lost 1. So, just a rough night for Josh Allen. This is another, test. How are they going to speak on Josh Allen? And just like that, it's over. It's over, y'all. It's over. It's over. Just like that. It's over. B said he was rooting for the Bills. Josh Allen is just one of those quarterbacks that I just don't believe in the playoffs. I know they bring up all his stats and they say, he always does so well in the playoffs and all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, his stats look good, but you could really blame this loss on Josh Allen and how he played. So let me get this back so I can get the game cast on for the next game. We should be here. All right, we still got time before the other game. We got time before the other game. Let me get my TV down. Let me fix this real quick, y'all. they already started glazing Josh Allen. Yeah, way too early. Way too early. You gotta perform. They can't just, say you're doing so good and all this stuff before you do anything. So just like that. This was the year. You don't gotta worry about Lamar. You don't gotta worry about Patrick Mahomes. And you fumble it away to an upstart Broncos team, a second-year quarterback in Bo Nix. So hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me fix some stuff on my end. Be right back, y'all. We back. Got some stuff fixed. That light ain't too bad. A little too shiny. Bo Nix from Caleb's class. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Is he the pick number 10, maybe? Somewhere in there? 10, 11? Yes, he was. Now I can put both of these in. That would have been hard if Broncos lost this one at home. Yeah, that would have been tough. So for everybody who is participating in the Off the Record NFL Playoff Challenge, we've done something. So let me get this up for y'all. We have. Oh, thank you, Black Pearl. He was picked 12. I knew he was somewhere right out, either right top 10 or right outside of him. So thank you, Black Pearl. So what we've done is, so if you are an All Access Crew member, after every game, you have the ability to leave a voicemail, but I just kind of made it simpler for people to be able to access it. So let's listen to our first couple voicemails that we got going into this weekend. So here we go. Let's play these. Let's make sure I get these right. All right. Our first voicemail. I got my sound off. Let me start this over.
Is this thing on? Okay. Hey D, this is Key Mathis, and I just want to leave you a brief message just to ask you kindly from the bottom of your beautiful heart, please do not commentate on any of my chosen teams' field goal kickers, okay? That goes for trying to score the 3 points or scoring 1 or 2 points after the play. Please, and I'm asking just kindly, sir. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Key Mathis. Shout out to Key Mathis for the voicemail. We on the same side of things this evening. I'm going for the Seattle Seahawks. So we're on the same side of things. I checked the board. We're on the same side. TK, what is going on? TK, do this. TK, send me your picks before this next game starts. Send me your picks if you can. Put them in the chat here. So I get your picks, TK. Brent, what's going on? How you feeling? Yeah, we're streaming tonight. We're streaming tonight. We're streaming tomorrow, and we're streaming Monday night. So today's stream is the 49ers and Seahawks. Tomorrow's stream is the Rams versus Bears. Monday's stream is the National Championship. So if you want to participate, you don't want to watch those games by yourself, definitely tap in. We're going to be here. Yeah, TK, the next 3 games, if you could get them to me, just put them in the chat for me. TK. Marie, what's going on?
You about to lose your job.
Everybody stay on that side when they switched up. You switched up, stay on that side, man.
What's going on? Good evening, Marie. How you feeling? All good, TK. All good. All good. Hi, Josh Allen. They said Lamar and Patrick are out of your tunnel. If I had a game like your stats, could you imagine what they would have said about me? For real. They're gonna make excuses for him, but he did not have a good game. He didn't have a good game. He didn't have a good game. Chasing Destiny. Feel bad for Josh. Man, opportunity is right in front of him. All you want is an opportunity. He got an opportunity. He couldn't capitalize on it. Broncos beat the almighty Josh Allen. They did. They did. We got another one. We got another voicemail. Let's get to the second voicemail before we get this game started. The second voicemail is from C.A. Anderson. Here we go.
Hey, everybody. C.A. Anderson, Seattle in the house. This is great. I just wanted to get on here, jump on here. Now you can, when I chat, you can understand what my voice sounds like. Everybody have a great day. Be blessed. And we'll see you at the watch party.
Shout out to C.A. Anderson. Shout out to Key Mathis for tapping in. So if you are part of the Off the Record NFL Challenge, I put a post up with a link there where you can respond or leave a short voicemail about how you feel about your picks. So you can do that. So it's on the last post I have. So definitely tap in. All right. So we got a game kicking off. So I got to do one thing on my end. Let's get this right. All right, let's take this down. We got a game. We got the second game kicking off, y'all. Let me get the sound up on my end. Laurie, how you feeling? What's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Huh? You for real? Don't tell me I'm that far behind. Don't tell me I'm that far behind. I ain't even got my stuff pulled up yet. Let's see. Where we at? We on Fox tonight, so let me get that pulled up. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Taking advantage of that. Tool Man, what's going on? Tool Man, your cat picked the right team. All right, let me get this up. Let's watch it live. Dang, what I miss? They are hype.
This is going to count.
It's going to count. What did I miss? I just got here.
Wow. Speechless, KB. Normally you try to warm up into these games. To the crib
happened?
with 97 yards to start.
Cedric, what's going on? Come on, they got music playing. Don't take me out the music. Yes, everybody. I'm going for the Seahawks. Black Pro's going for the Seahawks. I believe Key Mathis is going for the Seahawks. Let's see what they say.
The result of the play is a touchdown. On the play, personal foul, tripping, number 18. That penalty will be in for
Shaheed just right through the heart of the kickoff coverage. That was trying to make the tackle on the penalty on the trip on the kicker. No way to slow him down. What a trade to bring him in at the trade deadline.
Wow.
All-pro returner this year, and he shows you why. He's had this breakaway speed since he came into the league. And when you don't slow his feet, and he could hit a crease like that, no way to slow him down. You got Pinheiro trying to get him down. Oh, yeah. I'd be happy too, Coach McDonald. That's a hell of a way to start the game.
Yeah, Mike McDonald.
Started any better than that. Shaheed's second kickoff return of the year.
Detroit Gemini. You know what's so funny about what you just said? When I'm watching these games, that's the first thing I think about. I'm like, none of this stuff works when the Browns do it. So the special teams, the Browns couldn't do that. I was watching I was watching the Broncos on that last drive. They ran a dagger concept that worked. I'm like, when the Browns try this stuff, none of it works. Other teams run the exact same stuff. It just works. It just works. So, man, that's crazy. We didn't even get all the way in here before that happened. So that is wild. That is wild. I didn't even get everything fully set up yet. We not even set yet. Okay. All right. Rashid Shaheed, they got him from New Orleans. I don't want Purdy to win, so going with the Seahawks. What was the kicker trying to do? He slid, didn't even try to tackle. Hey, the kicker said, y'all pay me to kick. Y'all don't pay me to tackle. Chasing Destiny, I'm pulling for C-Mac. Christian McCaffrey, one of the best in the game. That's how you start a game explosive, for real. They started that, for real. Cedric, well. I got to get that. I got to add that to the soundboard for Tessa. I'm going to add it to the soundboard. Man, another flag on the play. What's going on, y'all? What is going on?
3 points total in that game. They definitely struggled last time. They just couldn't find much rhythm in the run game. Pearsall wasn't playing, so there wasn't much explosive passes. They're going to have to just stay on track. It's got to be a lot of jabs against this defense. It's not going to be 20-yard gain after 20-yard gain. They're going to have to settle for some throws in the flats, some throws over the ball, try to stay ahead of the sticks so they can stay in their run and play action game.
Purdy going to throw it on first down. Can't find a way. Gets clocked. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Seattle. And they're going to say incomplete. Even Horror was racing back. But the immediate signal.
Man, the 49ers better wake up. They better wake up. They need to wake up. Ooh. The 49ers better wake up. They need to wake up here. Yeah, they got to wake up. So loud, the 12th man. Yeah, it's really loud in there. D, we're going to put it in the atmosphere. 2026, the Browns is going to be different. The new Cleveland Browns. That's what I feel. I feel like they're going to be different. I think they got an opportunity to be really good. First of all, while I'm sitting waiting like, dang, he late, but the chat's still moving, I refresh and see I missed 20 minutes. Latika, you sound like me. I was up here. We had the thing going. Everybody talking about touchdown already. I ain't even had a game pulled up yet. So I know what you're going through. Let's get this sound back. I don't like this light. I might have to change this light.
They haven't had the same types of gains or the explosive plays. It's become more of a drop-back passing offense, which suits some of their players. Certainly that's why Christian McCaffrey's in there so much, and he's been so effective.
Third down. Purdy racing around, looking deep, and then fires, and it's good for a first down. And there's the guy filling in for George Kittle, Jake Tonjes.
All right. I think Denver going to the Super Bowl, unfortunately. For the next, let me not. Actually, I can tell y'all now because y'all picks are already in. I picked on my ESPN bracket for the AFC Championship game. I picked the Broncos. I think I picked the Broncos and the Houston Texans. So it's still looking like how I picked it. Pretty decent run right there from Christian McCaffrey on first down. Gets about 7 yards. Hi, Josh. Several weeks ago, you threw five or six interceptions. A pattern exists, yet Shador hitters are often degrading him. For real. You get to see the truth once they start talking about these other guys. Once they start talking about these other guys and y'all watch more football, y'all will see that other quarterbacks, they make all the same mistakes Shador makes. The difference is they've been in the league 7 years. They make all the same mistakes.
Very long time.
It's Brian Robinson.
Doggy Bone, what's going on? How you feeling? Oh, he's short. 3rd and 1.
And Wari, who has been awesome as a rookie, as the nickel kind of blitzing linebacker hybrid.
Man, they played a lot of music. Come on now, y'all taking me out with this music now. Y'all are taking me out with the music.
really nothing they don't do well. It's just going to take great execution from these Niners on a play-by-play basis in a hostile environment to move the ball down the field and score points.
McCaffrey up the middle, in trouble and storm. Nowhere to go. Murphy was there, a couple of others, and now it's fourth down.
Stop right there.
I absolutely love
Byron
Murphy. He and Leonard Williams together. There's Murphy.
7:04. What's going on? Yeah, we're gonna be at it. We're gonna be at it. We here tonight. We're gonna be here tomorrow night. We're gonna be here Monday night. So we're gonna be at it. We're gonna be at it.
So unheralded all season, but that's what makes the
defense is Seattle's defense is not playing no games. Seattle has the energy. I can't wait till y'all get an opportunity to watch Seattle's offense. I can't wait till y'all see Seattle's offense, because y'all gonna see the difference when people trying to say this is Kevin Stefanski 2.0 and stuff. Nah, Clint Kubiak is different on offense. He is different. Not too much on my guy Josh Allen. He's actually a good guy. Sean McDermott may get fired. Sean McDermott may get fired because Sean McDermott's kind of been on the hot seat for maybe two years now. So when they lost to the Chiefs a couple years ago and they changed the overtime rules, they giving them some mulligans, but I don't know how they look at this and say we got to bring him back. He gives us the best shot. Good evening, Ms. Brown. How you feeling? Oh, they going for it on 4th and 1.
They won the offseason. Their offseason acquisitions in the draft and free agency, they really developed this entire offseason and turned into this premier defense.
They're really good on both, Marie. They're good on offense and defense. They run an exotic style defense, so they disguise a lot. They have a lot of exotic blitzes, so they're good all the way around. Oh, no, he's short. Oh, what was that? Oh, no.
Seahawks got to stop and they take over.
Nothing there. Yeah, they're good on both. Their defense is one of those defenses where their guys are interchangeable, so they do a really good job of disguising what they're doing. All their D linemen and linebackers are interchangeable with how they can align them, and then it's the same way with their secondary. So just a really, really good team. Y'all hear Kevin going to the Falcons? The ATL would not like that. I've seen stuff saying he is. Oh my goodness. They say Kevin Stefanski was spotted at a Publix in Atlanta getting some fried chicken. Oh shucks. Oh man. Key Mathis, how y'all feeling about that down there? How are y'all feeling about Kevin? I saw something that said wherever Kevin Stefanski gets hired, he wants to bring Tommy Reese with him. You want to take Tommy with him. No problem, Marie. And also on offense, this is the offensive coordinator that I've been saying I want the Browns to hire as head coach. So I'm really excited for this game. Oh, Laurie, he don't fit the Atlanta culture at all. He doesn't fit it at all. Just even if you're not Atlanta Falcons fan, just going to a game there is totally different. It's a great experience. I don't think he fits. That's very appropriate. I don't think he fits the culture either. I don't think he fits the culture in Atlanta. I don't think so. Eating some dirty bird. Y'all funny. Yeah, I don't think he fits. And then Tommy Reese, I don't know. I don't think it's a good look. These media heads are going to rip Josh apart in the morning narrative. Josh clear lane to the Super Bowl. If he doesn't do it this year, he will never. Shaking my head, just like the Shador, he can't do it alone. Josh Allen can't do it alone, but he made some mistakes in this game. At the end of the first half, when he was running the ball, at the end of the first half, and he fumbled that, and that gave them a easy 3 points. You can't make that mistake. You can't make that mistake. So he made some mistakes in the game. We back.
Block destruction. That is the perfect term for this Seahawks D-line.
Now on offense, Seattle with Kenneth Walker getting the carry, and a good start for him with Sam.
All right, I'm going to check it out. Those fans going to run him out year one of ATL. Yeah, I don't think he fits there.
Over time, dumps it over the middle, and Walker surges forward. That's a first down.
If Kansas fans go to ATL, they would need to buy. They'll need to buy any tickets once the owner starts losing money. They'll reconsider and get him out of there. I don't think he fits. I don't think he fits.
Four-man rush. Darnold with time. Lets it rip, and it's short and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jackson Smith and Jigba, but Lenore was there on the short throw. And now with Darnold and the year that he has had.
The big box media will not blame Josh. They're going to say he needs help. Yeah, it's built in for them to say that about receivers and all that stuff. It's built in for them to say that.
His teammates really believe in him.
Here is Zach Charbonnet. Gets his first touch outside. Sprinting through. Charbonnet with a first down and a big run. All the way down near the
Toss play. Zedric, what you think about this? Should this be a discussion? We can we even have this discussion during the game right now? Should we do this? Seahawks are moving the ball too. They're moving the ball straight at the field.
2 weeks ago on that Week 18 battle. Trying to do it again. They get the ground game. Charbonnet juking his way down to the 26.
Oh yeah, big facts. Don't get me started there. Prime example when they went against the Browns, he had a horrible game. Yeah, they don't like to talk about when Josh doesn't have good games. The 2024 draft class was elite. Caleb, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors. It was a really good draft class. Really good draft class for quarterbacks too.
Different ways.
On second down, Darnold looking the other way, lets it rip, good throw. Cooper Kupp makes the catch, and you hear the Coop chants, a long-time round.
Yeah, Zedric, when I read it, I was like, oh, shucks. Yeah, that's more of a halftime thing. D, do you sell T-shirts with your logo? So I really been thinking about it. I don't know if I want to, Latika. I might do something special. I've been thinking about people who been on Patreon for like 6 months at a time. After you hit your first 6 months, sending you out something like an Offtharecorddee shirt or Offtharecorddee hat. I don't know if I want to get into the merch game though, the full-time merch game. I don't know about that. I'm pondering. I'm thinking about it, Latika. I'm thinking about it. Who's the coach and OC? Can we get the OC? Mike McDonald for Seattle is the coach. He was Baltimore's defensive coordinator. He's the head coach for Seattle. He solidified he's not going anywhere. Their defensive coordinator has been getting head coach interviews. He interviewed with the Browns, a couple other teams. Their offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak, he's probably being smart by just not doing, not interviewing anywhere yet while they're still in it. But Clint Kubiak is the one who I really like. I like Clint Kubiak a lot. Wow. He apparently knows someone close. Yeah, yeah, we gonna have to. We definitely gonna have to dive into that during halftime, Cedric, for real. Yeah, Latika, I'm really thinking about it because it's two ways you can do it. I could buy all the merch and then send it out and everything on my own, but that adds another layer to it. Or I could do more closely to what like drop shippers do. So I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. He like Flacco and Cousins, and that's why it was so funny when the Browns traded his QB away, forced him to play the rookies. They didn't give him no shot. They said, nah, well, Andrew Berry was not going to let him get through this year without playing Shador. He's not going to let him do it. He would do wrong another young, promising QB in favor of a QB he's worked with before. Tua, man, for real. Because they need somebody to build up Penix. Latika said, make it happen. I need some T-shirts.
They just display some going sideways so often. Play action here. Darnold fires. It's Kupp who makes the catch. And Cooper Kupp with
Yeah, Marie. They run the ball a ton, even when it's not the most efficient, just so they can set you up later in the game. And they marry the running the pass really well. So he will be my first choice. He would be my first choice. I don't know if that's going to, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. But he would definitely be my first choice. Man, great play up the middle right there. Who is number 53? Man, oh man. That was a great play. Shot right through the middle. Great play right there.
Just late coming off on the double team block. Can't climb to the second level. And Charbonnet will meet you right in the face mask.
Tua, man, I don't know what we going. I don't know if anybody would trade any picks for DG. I don't know if they would give us anything. But if somebody wanted them, I mean, if you make an offer, if you make us an offer. You all good, TK. You all good. You all good. I like Kenneth Walker more than Zach Charbonnet. Kenneth Walker, he was just in Russ's last couple years. Kenneth Walker was a lot better. Then I think he had a lower leg injury, if I'm not mistaken, and he hasn't been as good. But in the past, he's been better. So I would agree with you there, Cedric. Yeah, this game is starting off fast-paced. They said there were others that wanted him, so I'm sure AB will entertain somebody. Yes. Yes. They got to get somebody young on the offensive side. They have to. Seahawks, Bears, Patriots. Got you. Got you. My notes app. Can't believe the Bills defense played me. Man, the Bills defense was, to me, the Bills defense was overrated. They're overrated because they give up too many yards. So you can move the ball on them. So if you just get lucky in the red zone, or if you set them up in the red zone, it's not looking good. How's Darnold looking? Heard about the supposed oblique injury. He's only thrown the ball he's thrown the ball 4 times on that drive. He hasn't looked bad. Let me hit the box score real quick. Yeah, four times on that drive, 3 completions, 21 yards. Not bad. I was curious about that too, Doggy Bone, because I'm like, where did this come from? Now he just suddenly injured. The way Seattle playing tonight, I see why they are the 1 seed. They are good. My first time watching them this season. Yeah, I like Seattle, so I find time to watch them. Defensively
on 4th and 1, they go down and add a field goal, so a quick 10-0 lead over their division rivals. And here's Sky Moore on the return for the Niners. Picked up at the 28.
Yeah, it was announced a little bit earlier that they got the hardball deal done. It's gonna be some team, man. They out there about to fight. Don't get no penalties. Play smart. It's gonna be some team that's not gonna have an upgrade at quarterback. It could be the Miami Dolphins. They said the Miami Dolphins was in the running for him last year, so they don't know how they feel about Tua. Maybe they ride with Quinn Ewers, but maybe a team reaches for him.
Here's McCaffrey on the ground.
Black Pearl, I think it's more likely that he would be third string. I don't think he could be a direct backup. I see it like Shador being 1, Watson being 2, Dillon being 3. He could be like an emergency quarterback. But like you said, with everybody booing him and all that stuff, it'll be hard for them to just push him out there because it's gonna play with him mentally.
A lot of balls go to CMC, George Kittle when he was in there. Now it's got to be Pearsall Robinson.
Over the middle there, good throw and catch. It's time.
Oh, he fumbled.
It's picked up by Julian Love. Seattle's got it.
Oh shucks. Let me not start. Let me not get to yelling in y'all ear. 49ers, wake up. 49ers, wake up. Just a great play right there. Great play. He intentionally stripped that. Just a great play. Great play. Y'all see I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this game. I'm so hyped for playoff football. It just takes the intensity to another level. So I'm hyped over here, y'all. I'm hyped. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Legion of Boom is back. How the roles have reversed. Yes. Selmo Fudd said game over. You saying it's over for him already, Selmo Fudd? Seattle was good. A.M. Williams, what's going on? How you feeling this evening? How you feeling? Backstory, the 49ers are our worst rivals. We hate them. Yeah. Was that CMC fumble? No, that wasn't CMC. I think that's the backup tight end who's playing in place of Kittles. Seahawks ain't playing with them tonight. Let the 49ers stay sleeping. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm loving it. Yeah. And Brock Purdy is not necessarily the best quarterback playing from behind. So, you could turn him over once you get him pressing. You get Brock Purdy pressing, you can turn him over. So y'all get to see tonight why I speak so highly when I'm talking about them. What I mean, D, by that is DJ being an emergency QB. Let me go back to it. I got you. How the roles have reversed about DG being an emergency QB. For real. I guess he's waiting for perfect timing. Our Jizzle, no, you can't have our quarterback. Our Jizzle, you can't have our quarterback. You can't have him. Heard allegedly Tyreek wants to go back home to ATL. Didn't Clint get interviewed by ATL? That offense will look nasty if so. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been following who interviewed in Atlanta, so I'm not even gonna try to make it up. Shanithia, what is going on?
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, Let's ride.
Come to Off the Record D, where we gonna read your super chats. Your voice is gonna be heard. Our Jizzle, hey, that's our future, man. That's our future. That's our future. I might have missed it, but do you give the Texans a chance? Yes, I think the Texans win tomorrow. I think they win tomorrow. No, our Jizzle, I want him. The city wants him. Kevin Stefanski didn't want him. That's why he out of here. Hey, Darnold. Hey, Darnold, what you doing, man? What are you doing? Darnold, what you got going on? Now he limping? Oh, my goodness. What you got going on? What does Darnold have going on here? Throw it away. Throw it away. Nobody's open. Throw it away. See that Tour redid his contract to give up that guaranteed money to leave? Oh, my goodness. That's major. That is major.
They got to get creative like that. Now Darnold backed up. Throws one deep. Has a man, and it's Cooper Kupp right at the sticks. He gets it right back with a beautiful throw.
Our Jizzle said he is our future also. If the Texans win tomorrow, that would be dope. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Texans tomorrow. I'm rooting for the Texans. I like DeMeco Ryans a lot as a head coach. I'm a big CJ Stroud fan. I like DeMeco, so I'm definitely going with the Texans. Yeah, 4th round pick. Hey, we can't do nothing with that. We can't do nothing with that. Y'all could have got him in the 4th round last year if y'all wanted him. I don't think y'all wanted him enough.
Darnold pressure. Sets up an incomplete pass. No one there.
Darnold, calm down, man. Calm down. Darnold, calm down. You in the lead. You're not playing from behind. Calm down. Yeah, I definitely want to see the Texans win tomorrow. Because I think the Texans defensive line can put up a fight with Denver. They can put up a fight with Denver, and then it just becomes a game from there. So I definitely think they can stay in it. They could definitely stay in it. Oh, man, he tackled him. Pass interference. Man, it's going to be a long day for the 49ers. We was dealing with the loss of our owner at the time. We're about to find out if Purdy can rally back. I don't have faith in Purdy rallying back versus this defense. I don't have faith in it. I don't have faith in him. Yeah. RIP to Jim Irsay. RIP to Jim Irsay. Texas defense is elite. It is. And they get home with 4. They beat a lot of offensive line with only 4 guys. So, yeah, it's quite a few people to pick the Patriots. That's why I didn't want to say who I was rooting for until everybody got all their picks in. Yeah, something ain't right. Y'all noticing that too about the 49ers? Something ain't right. Something is not right about them. He said, "We're gonna make y'all an offer y'all can't refuse, like the Godfather." What, a number one pick?
Fake. Darnold looking, firing, end zone. It is caught. Touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. They balling, y'all. They're balling. They might win because I think this will be the toughest defense Drake May has seen. It will, and Drake May wasn't he wasn't great last week, and he's young, so Man, when Marie, remember they tried to say this was Kevin Stefanski 2.0? Kevin Stefanski wish he can put together scoring drives like this. He wish he could. Yeah, Shanitia, they are sleepwalking. They are sleepwalking through this game. They are sleepwalking, giving up that kick return so early. It's rough. May didn't look good to me last week. Yeah, and I think the Texans can get to him. I think they can get to him. The Patriots, I think it's the whole left side of their line. So the left tackle is Will Campbell. Their left guard is also a rookie. Man, they're gonna send so much of those two tomorrow. Marie, do you remember how I was like, nope? I'm like, nah, don't do that. Don't put them in the same category. I'm like, they are not the same at all. I'm like, that is disrespect. That is disrespect to say that this offense looks like anything like Kevin Stefanski. It is disrespect. That OC is going to be somebody's next head coach. I agree. I don't think that I think it meant this one. I don't think this game is going to be close. Yeah, the 49ers got to get on the board soon. They got to get on the board soon. If they don't get on the board soon, it's going to be trouble, because what Seattle will do is Seattle will run the ball and just chew clock. Ohio State wide receiver university, for real. LSU was in the running for a while, but Ohio State, just their run recently, it's hard to come close to that. Darnold has had a hard come up, but this OC has brought him a long way. He's brought him very far, very far. And he makes him feel comfortable. That's the key. Your quarterback has to feel comfortable in what you're asking him to do. And I don't see Sam Darnold out there thinking too much. I don't see him out there thinking too much. Is Darnold who they want Josh Allen to be? He put up some good numbers. Kevin Stefanski, second quarter, some of the scripted plays, second half. Did you forget how to play football? For real. For real. Oh, I got you. Hold on, let me see. Let me switch this up. I was on top chat. Let me go to all chat. So I probably missed some of your comments, but let me see. Let me get this right. I can't even talk about the 49ers. I'm just like them, y'all. I'm just like them. I'm starting slow. All right, I see your comments now, Zedric. The Seahawks right now, move your hand. Can't avoid this butt whooping, for real. Get your hand out the way. Just need 10 before the half. I agree. Shanithia said, I am not moving my hand until the end of the third quarter. She said, no way. You don't give good teams chances to win because they will. Seattle is looking like they're going to blow up 49ers with a Madden score. For real. You can't let them get ahead of you like this. You can't do it.
Sure, if he took himself out, if there's something else going on there, but that's the guy who's usually covering that route. 49ers in a world of trouble, and they need something to settle it down. Purdy, pressure, they set up a screen. McCaffrey's got a good block, and a good move from McCaffrey. He's got a first down.
Yeah, in this situation, KB.
Israel Daughters is going to come clean house after this next season if this coach and GM don't make the playoffs. It's going to be hard. I don't know what y'all going to do at quarterback because Daniel Jones is not going to be back playing next year. So unless they figured out how to help Anthony Richardson, or if they can simplify it for him, it's going to be tough. Plus Seattle moving the ball with ease on offense are just what they are. What's going on, Miss Sparkles? How you feeling? Seahawks is playing with a backup, right? What's going on, Donnie? No, Sam Darnold was able to play. Sam Darnold's out there. He's out there. If they can contain McCaffrey, they'll be fine. Got to put some guys on him for sure. I agree. Okay, y'all, I've lived to see leads blown, but yeah, it's not the 49ers. I don't know. I'm just not seeing that normal from them.
Real challenge playing in this environment. They have an incredible home field advantage here.
Second and long, blitz is coming. Purdy underneath has a completion, and McCaffrey is tackled immediately.
Just like that. Oh no, 2 man. I don't think he's gonna be healthy. I think Daniel Jones is not gonna be healthy enough to play next year. Because he tore his Achilles in the second half of the season. So I don't think it's gonna be like if he'll leave. I think it's gonna be more health related for Daniel Jones. Colts have Riley Leonard. He looked good against the last game they played against the Texans. Hopefully they believe in him or Anthony Richardson, because I just thought it was weird that they went out and got what's the old quarterback name? Phillip Rivers. Say all is good. It'll be better if the 49ers win. Yeah, they got to do something. They got to do something. Donnie King, okay, got it. I'm driving and listen to you. I'm working. Hey, get that money. Get that money. We got you. We got you. We'll keep you entertained while you're out there. We'll keep you entertained. Take a year to recover. Yeah, I agree. I don't see Daniel Jones playing. So, if they're looking at Riley Leonard, Anthony Richardson, you got to figure out which one you trust more and build them up. Try to make it easy for them. See, Anderson said, it's a good start, but we need 2 more touchdowns before I breathe. Wasn't Daniel Jones dealing with that fibula injury too? He was dealing with something because he was limping before the Achilles. He was dealing with something. I can't remember the exact injury. Man, I was thinking today Steelers need to go ahead and blow a check on Malik Willis and Romeo Doubs, reunite those two. Steelers will be all right, but most importantly, clear option for the Browns QB. I don't know what the Steelers going to do. The Steelers are in that weird spot where they needed to draft a young quarterback at some point when they had one of these vets in the building, and they just never did it. Malik Willis, he going to be the pick. He going to be the cream of the crop. Somebody going to give him $20 or $30 million, and I wouldn't do it if I was running the team. The 49ers didn't look great when they played Cleveland, so I'm not surprised McCaffrey is a star on that team. Contain him and it's over. I think Kittle is out too. Yeah, Kittle's out. Kittle tore his Achilles. Barry will probably get GM of the year. His draft is looking good. Willis ain't durable. He's small, or just Malik Willis is small. Yeah, that injury led to the Achilles one. He shouldn't have played on it. I remember he was limping in one of those pre-games before he tore his Achilles, and I was like, man, they can't let him go out here and play like this. There's no way they should let him go play. And he went out there and played. I don't know if it was that game or the next game, but he got hurt right after that. All right, 3rd and 5. What they going to do?
And we start the second quarter with a pretty important 3rd down for the 49ers. Four-man rush. Purdy pressure. Steps away. Being chased. Throws it back. He's got a man open and is caught by Tonjes.
Man, oh man. Crazy play by Purdy throwing across his body like that. Crazy play. Willis is a good backup. I agree. Is Josh Allen now a playoff wash? I mean, he had up until this year, his playoffs were pretty solid, but this one was where he had the cleanest path or the clearest road to the Super Bowl, and he flamed out. People gonna say that. The Steelers still have Will Howard on their roster from Ohio State. Will Howard is okay. I'm an Ohio State fan, so I watched him all that year after Kyle McCord left, and I don't know. he hasn't been out on the NFL field enough, so I'm not going to just write him off. But I don't know how much upside he has. Our Jizzle, talk to him. Purdy out there playing street ball. That was definitely street ball right there.
Structure of everybody deep, but they stop the run with those big guys inside. Very suffocating for an offense.
There's McCaffrey on the catch. Good shake and move for McCaffrey, who's right around the marker. Should have a first. We'll see where they.
They're definitely they're throwing the ball every single time to McCaffrey, so they got to do something. They got to do something. Marie said, "Yep, yes, he is. He is playoff wash." Malik Willis is the 2020's Matt Flynn. Very valid. Remember, he got all that money to go to Seattle. Russell Wilson came in, and they said, "Nah, you're not playing. You're not playing." They said Russell Wilson is better. 49ers is a good team, riddled with injuries. Usually, they have able to compete despite it. Today, they just ran into a superior team, and it shows. I agree. What side you using for the play-by-play? What side you using? You mean for the sound of the play-by-play? I got the Fox One. I got the Fox One app. You can't turn the ball over 5 times and expect to win. 2 men. I agree with that. Yeah, Donnie, I got the Fox One app that's playing the sound, and then I just got the ESPN, just ESPN.com up that's showing on the screen. Just like Michael Irvin, I don't think so. Anybody can be beaten on any given Sunday, so I'm going to give him grace. Shanithia, you mean for Josh Allen?
That is tight as a huddle as you're ever going to see in the NFL, but that's the only way to communicate and get everybody on the same page while you're in the huddle.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marie. That's the only person they throw into. It's crazy. It's like he's not even targeting wide receivers.
There's Purdy. He has time. Looking deep, throwing that way. It's high and incomplete. He had Jennings there, but could not connect.
Yeah, they use McCaffrey.
Josh Allen didn't have a single completion over 20 air yards, 0-9 most attempts without a completion since 2016. Yeah, when they look into the stats, and then his interceptions, the one in overtime and the one during the game, that were because he got to it too late. I'm surprised at McCaffrey tonight, though. He's usually running the ball. Yeah, they are shutting down the run for sure with their 4. He just threw it away there. They can't make no more excuses for Josh Allen. They call him Superman. Well, then he should have put on that cape. I'm with you when you're right, Black Pearl. I think in the playoffs, it is so hard. In the playoffs, it's so hard. So you just can't give away free points. I mean, we're watching this game right now with the 49ers and the Seahawks, and you can't just give away points. It's so valuable. It's so much more pressure. Then you run into a team that's running the ball. You can't give away points. And him having that fumble, trying to make something happen at the end of the first half, that was just a very bad decision because it's not even enough time. There's not even enough time left. I don't know why my stream is already behind on but they got a field goal out this drive. They stopped him. But yeah, you can't give away points. You can't give away points, and he gave away points at the end of that half. And even his interception, it was the timing of his interception. Right after they intercepted Bo Nix, he come back and he throws his interception. The 49ers coach is looking stressed on the sideline, for real. Kyle Shanahan turned red on him. He was already talking to his safety because when they scored their last touchdown, his safety had took himself off the field for a play. So he like, hey, man, you got to stay out there. You got to stay out there. Another thing, Marie, he know this team was real. Then Josh Allen decided he wanted to match Bo Nix's interception for real. It's like, you throw an interception, I can throw interceptions too. I can throw them too. Shanithia said, hey, we just need 10 points in this quarter. They got 3 of them. Who bought the potato salad? I'm getting hungry. I wasn't gonna bring up food once Zedric got here because I know my boy is doing the Daniel fast. So he still got 14, I think he got 14 or 15 days to go. So I wasn't gonna bring up food once Zedric got here. Yeah, I was asking for the play-by-play you have on the screen. I'm from Europe. No ESPN. I watch normally from the NFL app. It's easy. You can watch all games. Y'all sports events are crazy different channels. Oh, got you. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's ESPN. It's ESPN on the screen. That's what I have there. It was a fun game though. Also, Denver's offense is beatable. Bo can't play and structure well. A lot of rollouts in the second half. Yeah. Just cutting the field in half, for Bo Nix to make it easy for him. So if it works. Welcome to the postseason playoff run time. Lock in. Got to lock in. All right, bet. Wait, let me ask you a question. So Zedric, I think I've heard somebody do the Daniel fast before. Are you doing it where you can still eat something if it's raw, where you can do like raw vegetables or you can do fruit? But the defense didn't help either. They allowed 30 points. Yeah, the defense hasn't really been their defense. They give up too many yards, so they let people move the ball in them too much. Speaking on the Buffalo Bills defense, so you convert a couple of those, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Kicking this thing back off.
Sherm. I love Sherm. He was such a great player. I had a teammate of his in Tampa.
What a player. Shaheed up the middle had a 95-yard return. I was going to say, you mad, bro? I was going to go back there.
Sam Darnold running on the field like he's sore. Are y'all noticing that? Oh, so I'm not that strict with mine. Definitely cook veggies. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was going to say, man, just a whole 31 days. And I've heard people do it a couple different ways, but at least you can do some cooked veggies, so that's cool. Ryan keeps saying Josh Allen was the best player in the NFL. I don't see it. Shador outplayed him. Who, Rex Ryan? Rex Ryan said that, Detroit Gemini? They're replaying that kickoff. Oh, they showing Kyle Shanahan. He hot yelling at them.
15 seconds into the game, down 7-0. They scored 3 points the last time they played him in Week 18. They gave up 7 in 13 seconds. That is a very unsettling feeling for a head coach.
Darnold. Back, sets it up to Walker. Nice move. Kenneth Walker. Boy, that looked like it was going nowhere. He turned it into a nice game. Going to make it a 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about this.
Oh,
game.
Ryan
You
Clark
just see a
said
simple
that?
Screen pass, but the run game, the play action, creative screen.
I don't know what I don't know what Ryan Clark be on. I don't know what he be on. It's just odd to me because it's like y'all played this game and the people y'all put on the pedestal always, it never just comes strictly from football. Josh Allen has had better seasons than he had this year. So it's crazy. Got hit him on the outside shoulder, not inside. He couldn't get inside. Eagles, Kansas City, Ravens, Steelers, and Bills out the running. So will be the QBs that no one expects to win in the playoffs. I agree. It's AFC side. Bo Nix is young. Then, actually, all the quarterbacks on the AFC side are young. Sam Darnold, Brock Purdy, they've been in the league for a minute. Matthew Stafford, and then Caleb is young. So majority of the quarterbacks left are young quarterbacks.
High, booming punt. Look at this. Angle down at the 5.
Oh, great punt. Great punt.
He's the highest paid punter in the league, and he just showed you why. 52-yarder.
Great punt right there. Great punt right there. Great punt. They pinned him inside the 5-yard line. Ryan Clark say whatever the script say for that day. For real, because it just don't make sense. Some of the stuff I just look and I'm like, man, what is happening? What are y'all talking about? Yeah, they showed him again. After Marie said he was hot, they just showed him when he was yelling at them. I'm like, oh, man. Kyle Shanahan is hot. They got to take advantage of this opportunity, pinning them deep. They got to do something with it. I wish the Texans and Bears could make it to the Super Bowl. Who do you think can beat the Seahawks? That's a good question. I think the Rams can beat them. I think the Rams. I don't know if the Bears defense can turn them over enough. Let me see. Texans could give them a run for their money. The Texas defense is just Texas might have the best defense left. Texans, Broncos defense pretty solid too. Yeah, so I would say if I had to pick, I would probably say the Texans and the Rams, who I had the most faith in, probably beating them. Then a third would be probably the Broncos to be able to beat the Seahawks. I keep wondering why all the head coaches got fired. It's like a mass exodus just to recycle the same old mess. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand why head coaches get so many opportunities without having a lot of success. So it's just weird. I would say go new, go fresh face, go somebody younger, up and coming. D, what keeps me very disappointed? If Kevin just played Shador from the start, what if this year the competition was for the taking to be in the playoffs? For real. The Browns defense can play with these teams. They just threw away a whole season. That's the worst part about it. Yeah, there's always this many coaches getting fired. Nah, it's usually probably 4. It's I mean, 8 jobs, 9 jobs. It usually is not that many. It's not that many. 8 yards on first down for the 49ers. That's a good run. By C-Mac. Texans has the number 1 defense when I check. Yeah, their defense is legit. Real legit.
Shanahan to go against down the field here. This defense that the Niners have had, even though they've been without some of their key players, has done a remarkable job the second half of the season limiting points.
Stay with the run. McCaffrey fighting forward, and that's a good effort. He's got a first down before he runs into Jerry.
I think ownership asked those same questions to Kevin. I think that was the one question that they were going to ask him. Jimmy Haslam was going to say, why didn't we get to Shador sooner? And what did you think Shador, what made you think Shador wasn't ready? And I don't think he's going to have a good answer for that. I don't think he's going to have a good answer. Because as soon as Shador got out there, you saw instantly he was better than Dillon Gabriel. So for you to keep telling us that Dillon Gabriel's better And then when we get out there and we see it, it's not close. What was you seeing?
Four-man rush. He's got time. Just has nobody open. Looking now, fires back across the other side of the field again. It's time. The second time he's done that to him. And I know you're cringing in the booth, but it's worked both times today. First down.
It has. He's finding his way to all the way back to the backside of the play. Not much rush there from the Seahawks.
All right. The 49ers are making this a game. They're on the move. Oh, that's on number 3. You left your zone. You left your spot in the zone.
Zone here with 8:07 to go in this first half. Already on the fake. Loss went deep. It's caught in stride. Tonjes again. He had the fumble, but he's been a frequent target with the injury to George Kittle. That's his 5th.
Kevin Stefanski gonna say he asked me too many questions. Why in my whiny voice? Why? Yeah, it's if you ever train people, you know I want the person that's asking me why. The person who's not asking me why and they just going through with whatever's happening, they're gonna be the ones that flame out. Asking why usually means you care and you want to understand. So we are in the start of the next era of football, musical coaches, end of a generation of amazing QBs, and next dynasty starts next year. I agree with that. It's changing. It's changing. The ownership had to ask about that play calling that cost them at least 2 games, Titans and Bills. For real. For real. I agree with that. That's why when people act like it's outrageous when you say the Browns could have won more games, people act like it's crazy. I'm like, were y'all watching? Was y'all watching the games when he was blowing them?
Saturday night divisional. Couple division rivals too. Purdy gets it out to McCaffrey. He's open outside.
And McCaffrey is going to single-handedly keep them in this game. Yo, D, we need to check up on Dylan after he got benched. Never see or hear from him again. Expect from his girlfriend they ever ask about him. If it was Shador, it will be national news. For real. For real. It will be national news. National news if it was Shador. Who will the Browns head coach be? We're gonna talk about it at halftime. Zedric sent me something interesting. He sent me something interesting. Speaking of defense, do you think the Browns need safety help? Many people say need another safety to pair with Delpit. I was playing GM on how to help Shador. Seahawks have one, Kobe Bryant. I think they need another safety because it's something else. It's something else that Jim Swartz likes to do. He likes to run 3 safeties, and he's not able to get to that if you don't have 3 safeties out there you trust. So that's another wrinkle to the defense, because then you can kind of use Delpit as like a hybrid linebacker. So, huh? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh my goodness, y'all are right. I just got the notification. Bo Nix to miss rest of the season with a broken ankle. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't even know who they have as a backup. That's crazy. I didn't realize he was injured either. I didn't realize he was injured. Not career, season. Yeah, that's man, oh man. You make it to the NFC Championship game and break your ankle. Man. Wow. What do you think about Kobe then? Is that Kobe Bryant? Because I remember 2 guys named Kobe Bryant. I remember one was a cornerback from Cincinnati. The other one I remember played at Kansas. If it's the one that played at Kansas, if I'm remembering correctly, I would definitely add him to the room for sure. I would definitely add him to the room. I would definitely add him to the room, Doggy Bone. Man, that's crazy. Remember during summer when AB and Kevin Stefanski was what looked like evaluating Shador? That was Kevin Stefanski trying to justify why he didn't like Shador. AB let it slide for 7 months. Yeah. Yeah, he let it ride. He let it ride. Man, that is crazy. He's on the Seahawks. Oh, I didn't know he was on the Seahawks. But yeah, a young secondary player with time in the league, I would definitely take him.
God, the Seahawks could give him to be down 7 points.
Yeah, TK Bo Nix, the quarterback for the Denver Broncos, he broke his ankle in overtime.
How they approach it. Robinson, a little trick play. Back to Purdy.
Oh my goodness.
Looking, goes back to DeMarcus Robinson now. And a flea flicker for one. Everything's just so hard.
Yeah, I thought he just kneeled the ball down at the end. Remember at the end of the game, he kneeled the ball. He took the snap. He kneeled it over. They went just to get in the middle of the field. They kicked the field goal. So he probably did it before that play and was just playing through it, which is crazy to play through a broken ankle. Wishing Bo Nix the best in the speedy recovery, for real. Definitely wishing him a speedy recovery. Man. The highs and lows of football. You think you just won the biggest game of your career and that happens. Yeah, I don't know what they was doing. Marie, they did all that to get 1 yard. It's like, what was y'all doing? What was y'all doing? That was a lot to get one play. Yeah, it looks like the old generation of coaching are out. New upcoming coaches are more updated to this new era of QB. You have to be a little mobile to play in this area. At least a small threat of it. At least a small threat of being mobile.
36. Purdy. Time. Zips in. It is Pearsall diving. Did he hang on? Ricky Pearsall hangs on. His first catch of the day. And welcome back for San Francisco. Good for 15.
Oh, TK, you said he could probably still play on it as long as he didn't take the shoe off. Man. But that had to be a lot of pain. A lot of pain. The traffic ticket Shador got was just the excuse he wanted to say he was immature. Yeah, I saw people blown out of proportion, and I'm just like, yeah, it's no way. There's no way it's no way you're going to write him off after that. He's number 8. Apparently, he's a starter on now. From what I read and seeing this, he's good. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a starter from nobody. Oh, they challenging the play? Let's see. Oh, he lost control. Incomplete. That's going to be incomplete. He lost control once he rolled over. They kick another field goal. But he also has a lot of adrenaline. Yeah, because the first thing I thought about was the pain. I'm like, man, I wonder. But when your adrenaline is that high and you're so pumped up, it's in the moment you're probably not feeling as much. But he got to that locker room, and he was like, "What is this?" So they overturned it. It was incomplete. The 49ers kick a field goal. It is 17-6. Yeah, that sounds painful. Oh, man, that's a really tough thing to go through. Kobe is coming off his rookie contract, so he's a free agent this year, Doggy Bone. We need Jim to develop someone again, honestly. Yeah, we got to – it has to be somebody young. Ronnie Hickman was a good pickup. Ronnie Hickman was undrafted, and they developed him. So if we could do something like that for another safety, I definitely say we could use that. Let me see. Let me refresh it on my end. All right, I just refreshed it. It's showing. I'm showing 4 minutes and 32 seconds left. 26 years old. That's young in NFL time. I would definitely take a look at him. What are the chances the Broncos can win the next game without Bo? I would have to look more into their QB situation. I have to look more into it. I'll probably be able to answer that better tomorrow or Monday. Jarrett Stidham is the backup. Oh, I don't have no faith. I don't have no faith in Jarrett Stidham. I don't have no faith in him. None. They should call Cam Newton. I don't know. That's a short week. It'll be hard. If they made it to the Super Bowl, they probably need to add somebody like a Cam Newton. Yep, that's how you get Jeff Hostetler. Phil Simms got hurt. Hostetler took a wild card. Last on the qualifying to the Super Bowl. That's how you do it. C. Brown Run. What about Martin Emerson? I want to re-sign Martin Emerson. I want to have at least three corners I trust playing on the outside. So I want to re-sign Martin Emerson, and I want to add a safety. I want both. You lead a team here, and somebody else gets you a Super Bowl win. Just like what's his name? Is it Carson Wentz? Isn't that who Nick Foles came in for? Carson Wentz was playing really good, and then he got hurt, and then Nick Foles came in for the Super Bowl run. Yeah, that is crazy, Donnie. That is crazy. I did see Shador out there. He was holding up. They gave him a number 2 jersey too. They gave him a number 2 jersey.
Underneath and rolls on out, and Seahawks will be backed up as we go downstairs to Tom.
Well, the original plan was for linebacker Fred Warner, had that fractured and dislocated ankle, to spend this game up in the box. That's what Niners told us. But during the second quarter, obviously that plan changed. He's been down.
Yeah, I thought it was, I don't know why Carson Wentz. I was thinking like maybe it's not Carson Wentz, but yeah, it was Carson Wentz. Project Stockpile, yeah, Nick Foles came in for Carson Wentz. Got you. Yeah, I don't think you should just, we got 2 corners, we good. Nah, I want 3 corners. Give me 3 corners who can play on the outside. Give me 3 safeties who I feel comfortable with. Give me more.
From Fred Warner.
He dislocated his ankle 3 months ago, and there was talk about him maybe playing this week. They hope if they survive this week that he can go next week. And obviously a lot to do before then as Walker has the carry.
Then they drafted Jalen a year or so after. Yeah, in the second round. Jeff Stidham. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I don't have no faith in him, though. On another note, did y'all see Aqib and Shannon at the Broncos game? Yeah, I saw Shannon waving the flag, and I saw him talking to Aqib Talib on the sideline.
By moving forward, and you know what kind of presence Warner is.
Yeah, I just see him down on the field, and you just think about true leadership. It's not about...
I totally agree. Depth is everything in this level. I agree, because injuries going to happen. They're going to happen.
He does that. He puts others first. It's all about his teammates, not himself, and that's why they love him.
Here's Walker trying to stretch to the outside. Breaks a couple tackles, and then gets belted there up at about the 29. It will be a 3rd down and 1.
That was a great one by Kenneth Walker, but he got smacked at the end of it. He got smacked at the end. 3rd and 1. What y'all going to do? Shador get his number 2 back this season. He's letting us know. That's funny you said that, Detroit Gemini. Me and Zedric, we was messaging about that, and I was like, yeah, I think Shador might be going back. I think he's going back to number 2. So I'm like, I got to get me a white 12 jersey just as a collector's item.
Pitch it to him. Looks for a seam, and he is hit short. There's a penalty flag that flew in from the secondary, so let's see what that is. And it looks like it's going to be on San Francisco. And now Charbonnet is the injured Seahawk.
Big hit there on the sideline on that outside toss play.
He and Kenneth Walker has been an amazing 1-2 punch for this.
Man, Charbonnet is down. Looked like something with his leg.
I'll see what the call on the penalty.
Holding. Defense number 92. That 5-yard penalty will be in.
Automatic first down right there. Backup should be prepped too. I agree. It's like you can never have enough. Yeah, that's gonna be a defensive hold. You can't pull him. You can't hold him when he's trying to get to the second line. Get to the second level. Oh, he's still down on the sideline. They're going to a commercial break. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay. Brady will apparently be at the national championship game Monday. Oh, so he about to fly out so he can go to Miami. It's in Miami. I would like the league to add 3 more players because of injuries to add depth and start 1 week earlier in the year, giving 2 bye weeks. I don't think that's bad. I like the idea of 2 bye weeks, especially when you have them playing in different countries and all that stuff. So I'm a fan of having 2 bye weeks. Start a week earlier, 2 bye weeks. You see Derek Carr doesn't want the Raiders to draft Mendoza? Wow. Did he say that on his podcast that he has with his brother? Isn't that Brady's voice commentating? It's annoying. Yeah, that is Tom Brady. Commentating. Yeah, I want that 2 jersey too. Yeah, he go back to 2. I'm rocking with it. Yeah, Chelsea FC jersey with his number 2 on it is normal. They do that when celebrities visit them. They get their own jersey with their name on it. I'm going to print it just like that. Yeah, I saw that. We saw that picture with the number 2. I said, uh-oh, Shador, you trying to let us know early? You trying to let us know early? Yeah, Keith Mathis said, when it comes to my kicker in the game I picked tonight, just mind your business. Don't say nothing. Mind your business. Say, all right, I got you. Yeah, considering the 2 teams that's going, what affiliation does he have? Don't that small boy have 2? Oh shucks. Yeah, I don't know if he's I don't know if they signed him to a multi-year deal or it's just 1 year though. C. Anderson. Have you seen the clip of LeJohntay training? I haven't seen it. Yeah, on his podcast, he said there's too many holes to fill for a QB to overcome and be good in. Very similar to what we said about the Browns. Do you know the Browns is selling frame game photos of Shador? Any way they can get their money. Anyway.
Here's Shaheed on the end around. He could fly. We've seen it already. Couple blocks. Shaheed cuts back inside the 40. He is an electric player.
Kevin Stefanski could never. You get nicked in week 2 by week 8. It just doesn't heal and holds guys back. I agree with that too, man. I mean, and they're already looking. They're trying to figure out a way to add an 18th game. So give them that time to recover. When you were leaving. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely post a pic so we can see it. When you were leaving from playing like the international games, I think those teams should automatically have a bye week after that. When you're leaving, they should have an automatic bye. GM hat. Grab Kobe Bryant, Seahawks, Rasheed Walker, Green Bay, Tyler Lindenbaum, Ravens, draft Caleb Lomu, Jordan Tyson or Cornell Tate, Emmanuel Pregnon, Elijah Surratt, and whatever else after. We're going to do Wednesday this week. What does Nick mean? Just like a little injured or like a minor injury, I would say, TK. We're gonna do our first mock draft Wednesday live on YouTube. So the first one, I'll probably do it with the chat and just ask y'all who we should take number one. With the Browns' first pick, should we take a wide receiver? Should we take a lineman? Do a chat, and then or do a vote for it, and then after that, y'all will get to see how people move off the board. You have a plan, somebody you like, and it all changes. But I like what you're putting over. I like what you're putting together over there, Doggy Bone. That's more free agency, so I like that. Yep, Shador is their cash cow. There's no way they'll get rid of him at this time. For real. Remember when Shannon Sharp was saying he's looking at it from a business standpoint? How you looking at it from a business standpoint and you can sell Shador anything right now? you could sell Shador anything right now. And you telling me from a business standpoint they're going to get somebody else and replace Shador. It don't even make sense. It makes no sense. Can Cleveland get one or two of Shador wide receivers on this team, get them from their teams? They are not really on the team yet or barely playing. If they're on a practice squad, they could. I think that, Donnie, I think all teams who get a young quarterback, they should get some of his receivers from college. Even if they only get one, but if they can get two, even better. Because you want them to have somebody they already have that built-in relationship with. Oh, man, KJ Wright is the defensive quality control coach for the 49ers. He used to play for the Seahawks, linebacker.
Now in his second year, he obviously works a lot with the linebackers.
Shannon don't know business. Yeah, when he said that, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Has to be a little weird. Kind of take that personal about being that club as an older guy.
Listen, you can do it. You can do it. I cannot. I can tell you that. Seahawks on the move here. 2 minutes left.
Ooh.
D. Winters has been hitting today. They blew that play up to Oots.
He hits every day. Imagine he's like.
Yeah, 53. 53 is playing. He blew up a run in the backfield. 53 is playing. I travel a lot I think he meant internationally, and it's not like going to the East and West Coast. It's exhausting, and there are so many things logistically that is different and problematic you don't see. Yeah, that's why I think after that they should get that bye week. It should be automatic bye week. Oh, Sam Darnold, you had him. Jerry Stidham is the next quarterback for the Broncos. Yeah, I don't know. I don't got faith. Ravens ain't letting LeJontay go. Yeah, that's why I think like teams should do it in the first year when they got a chance. So if you draft them late, you can draft them late or something like that. But why wouldn't you want your young quarterback to have success by bringing people around him that he has a relationship with? So I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
The 56-yard field goal from right here. 49ers drop out of the play. It's caught. Oh, man. Weave that in there somehow to Jake Bobo. Just his third catch of the year. But it's a first down. Good for 16.
Wow, watch that.
Jake Bobo. Oh, he put a move on him at the line of scrimmage. Nice move. That was a nice move. Shannon talking about his own opinion. Shannon just say you don't think has played well because you were looking crazy out here. Yeah, Shannon looking crazy. Lately, his takes just been flops. He been flopping. D, I was thinking the same thing. When you drafted QB, I think Joe Burrow and Chase have that play college with each other. I agree. I don't understand how can you say you building it up? How can you say you building something up for a young quarterback and not put people around him he's comfortable with? So it's going to be weird this week for Kubiak brothers. No calls, no texts. Yeah, I was watching a post-game press conference with Clint Kubiak, and they were asking him, like, oh, you talked to your brother? I think it was around Christmas, and he was like, nah, not really, just a, happy holidays, Merry Christmas type thing. He like, nah, hey, we trying to win. We are trying to win. Mike McDonald called the first time out, 34 seconds left. I'm sure 36 on ESPN though. Yeah, at least one. It just makes sense. It just makes sense to me. It's just if you're trying to build something up with a young guy, make sure he's comfortable. I know people when you say that other places, people hate on Shedeur so much. They're like, oh, it's special treatment for Shedeur, and it's like, well, name any other quarterback. I don't think they want their quarterback to be comfortable. So it's just a weird way that people look at it. But I look at it like I want you to have success regardless. The Seahawks have really nice running backs all downhill. You know something else, Marie? Have you noticed that they're not running left and right? Like we watch the Browns every game run left and right instead of running downhill. They run downhill. They're not doing the left and right out of shotgun stuff. They're not doing that. See, Anderson says he needed another touchdown before the half. They're close. Or they got it.
Here's Walker, cuts back. Kenneth Walker is in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
The O-line know their assignments. I agree. The O-line, they know they get to the second level. That's why when they was trying to say that, I was like, man, these people just don't know what they're talking about when they talk about these teams. Especially when Jason was going out there saying that, I was like, what are you talking about? This is nothing like what the Browns do. It's not even close. They're a way more physical team, way more aggressive team. Like, just not the same thing. Shedeur needs the top of the line wide receivers. IB didn't play with Shedeur, but they play together. I agree. They got their timing. I want to see. So like if a team usually carries like 6 wide receivers, I want them to figure out a way to get one that they have a relationship with out of the 6. And some teams run 7 if they have them as a punt and kick returner. So at least have one that they got an extended relationship with. Like let's say they actually did draft Travis and he was able to stay healthy. It would have made it much easier for Shedeur by the time he started. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I didn't know there was more than one Kubiak. I'm new to the sport. All good, TK. So it's 2 of them. It's 2 Kubiak. They're the sons. Their dad played in the NFL and he was a coach in the NFL. They open seams for the runner, and he keeps his head up so he can see the seams. I agree. And also, they have built-in cutbacks. So that play that they ran, it wasn't designed to cut back, but when you run a certain style of run play, it's built-in cutbacks if the opportunity is there. So that was a built-in cutback where they scored a touchdown. Charmaine says, oh, it's 3 Kubiaks. I only know about 2 of them. Is it where's the third one at? I know about the dad, and then I know about the 2 sons. But it's a third son? Oh, I didn't know that. I only know about 2 sons. I really want Carnell Tate with Sanders. Been dreaming about it. I think that would be a good pairing. I just don't know now if he's gonna drop, if he's gonna make it to 6. I don't know if he's gonna make it to 6. What do you think of Tillman? To me, Cedric Tillman is he's like a 5th wide receiver. He doesn't have the speed where he can always win, and he's big, but he's not really physical. So I don't know. Tillman he don't have enough speed for me. Kubiaks have another brother, Klein, that's a scout for Dallas. I didn't know that. I only knew it was 2. I knew about Clint. I didn't know you had all 3 of your sons in the NFL. That's crazy. That is crazy. He's on your squad. He's on your squad, Marie. He's a scout. People would say they Nepo, but they performing to me. Third brother's name is Klein. Yeah, Klein, and he's a scout. You say he's a scout for Dallas. I didn't even know it was 3 of them. Pretty decent run by Brock Purdy there. I'm picturing it now. Travis catches jump ball. Shador threw to Gage in the Ravens game. For real. He just goes over top and catches it. Cleveland should have drafted Shador and Travis together. All those drop balls from Judy would have been catches, and the season would have been dangerous. Yeah, they were really short-sighted in what they were putting together. it ain't gonna happen, Art Jizzle. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Browns can't run north and south because we don't have anyone that can hold a block anywhere on the O-line. I agree with that. But it's one of those things, even when Seattle's they doing some work on Christian McCaffrey. Even when Seattle's run game is not the most efficient, they keep running it. I just heard about one. Okay, 2 in Dallas. Where's the other one? I was watching the game and missed it. Well, one is the Seattle offensive coordinator. These mock drafts I very rare tape makes it past the New York Giants. Unfortunately, Jordan will probably be going to the Browns. Man, Jordan Tyson as an athlete, yes. His injury history, I would not take him top 10. I would not do it. I want to see him have success, but I would not do it. Clint, Clay, and Khan. All their names start with a KL. It's official? Chasing Destiny, is it official? Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me look it up. Falcons are finalizing deal to hire Browns coach Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach. Y'all hear me? ESPN sources, the Atlanta Falcons are finalizing a deal to hire Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach. Oh, my goodness. 49ers, oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Shout out to Chasing Destiny for letting us know and breaking news there. Wow. Yeah, Kevin, he didn't want Shador at all. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Kevin Stefanski got a job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Key Mathis. I'm sorry, Key Mathis. Yeah, they're going against each other tonight. There goes their offense, for real. Yeah, Penix, I'm sorry. Yeah, Key Mathis is looking nasty. It's wow. He'd have crept his way up into another one. Oh, shucks. Surfboard, my autocorrect. Yeah, they're going up against each other. Falcons going to be trash for another years to come. Yeah. That means you. Hey. So they got rid of a coach who won 16 games in 2 years for Kevin Stefanski, who won 8 games in 2 years. Oh, wow. Hey. Wow. It's going to get real. Yeah, I'm really surprised by this. I'm really surprised by this. I'm surprised. That's what I'll say. Well, this is where the rubber meets the road. I agree. He gotta do something. You ain't got no job, Kevin. You ain't got fun while it lasted. Yeah, we wrote it out. Let's play it one last time.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job.
I don't know, because when it comes to energy reduced daily, I like it. But when it comes to substitutions and when he was putting in which running back and all that stuff and our running scheme, I'm not married to anybody on the Browns offensive staff. You can have all of them if it's up to me. If it's up to me, take every one of them on the offensive staff. Can't wait till Baker is beaten up on him twice a year, for real. For real. This might be his last stint as a head coach. Yeah, you really only get two. You really only get two. D, make it make sense. I think this is the only way I could logically explain this. If they are thinking Kevin Stefanski is better than what he was, and it's just the Browns' dysfunction, they're probably selling themselves on that. But when they really look at his offense is just not good. Like, it's not good. So, it's wow. And he could take the whole offensive staff, if you ask me. You want Tommy Rees? Take him. You want whoever else you want, take all of them. The offensive line coach, you can have all of them. Take all of them. Take Matonio. Take Dylan Gabriel. Take all of them. I'm not holding on to him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he needs some type of personality. I forgot. So Atlanta plays Cleveland next season in Cleveland. So Kevin Stefanski will be back in Cleveland next year. It's a smart move for him. That team is close to being good. Yeah, the team is not that far away. They got to settle in on the quarterback position. My thoughts, I wouldn't take him in Atlanta. I'm telling you, I would go young offensive guy in Atlanta, because if they re-sign Kyle Pitts, they got Bijan, who was just a beast. So they got Drake London. I wouldn't have picked Kevin. I'll just say that. They should have stayed with Morris if they were going to go Kevin Stefanski. Yeah, I don't understand it. You go from a coach that built and turned around the defense. You have a coach that turned to build around the defense. He won 16 games in 2 years, only for a coach who won 8 games in the last 2 years. And he's an offensive-minded coach with the worst offense. Who said that he'd be back in Cleveland? Oh, because the Falcons play the Browns next year in Cleveland. Yeah, the Falcons play the Browns next year in Cleveland. So, how can you hire a coach that has 16 QBs, none of them pan out, and he had only losing season, also had a better QB sitting on the bench while you was campaigning for Dylan Shorter got to play? It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. It don't make sense. I wouldn't do it, but hey. Man, oh man. For real, Marie, you said it way better than I could. I'm good. It's their problem now. ATL stand up. For real. For real. The offense will be different. They will not look the same. Hey, do what he do. Well, at least Pitts will have a great year. Pitts is a free agent, because I don't think they pick up his 5th-year option. So they got to make a decision on him now. Oh, man. Yeah, he definitely don't match the energy of the team. Hey, but whatever they think. Whatever they think is what they think. That's what they think. Oh no, Josh, are you crying?
I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
Your emotion.
All right, a tough way to end the season for Josh.
Oh, come on, Josh. Hold your head up, man. Hold your head up, Josh. Cousins will play next year. I think so too. Yeah, I think the Bills' job could come open. I like our defense, Isaiah Bond, our tight end, and halfback. Don't want anyone on that line next year. If anyone has any value, trade them. Oh, they showed Bo Nix. He was fighting through on the sideline. No, I think I missed it, Doggy Bone. Let me see. I think I missed it. Let me scroll back up. Is Stefanski going to remove Coach Prime name? Let me see. Kirk Cousins pushed to hire Kevin. They worked together in Minnesota. Yeah, they were there in Minnesota, and they were trying to get Kirk Cousins this past offseason, but the asking price was too high. So, but Kirk Cousins is hey, that's them. Just like Marie said, that's on them. That's on them. That's their problem now. I'm washing my hands with it. That's their problem to figure out. That's their problem. Hey, I can't say the word. That's their problem to figure out. That's their problem to figure out. Didn't Prime say, "This is my house. I built this house"? Boy, Kevin Stefanski got to walk those halls with Prime spirit looming in the hallways, looming in the locker room. That thought is scary, spooky. Yeah. You got to deal with it. He has to deal with it. Hey, that's their problem now. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Black Pearl. I was being nice, but if you think if you think Kirk Cousins is gonna save you at this point in his career, hey, more power to you. More power to you. If you believe in Kirk Cousins, more power to you. Yeah, you can have DG. You can have DG. Kirk Cousins is just Kirk Cousins is just he's old and he's not athletic and he can't move like that. So hey, more power to him. Oh, so we got 2 minutes left. So this is what Zedric sent me. So let's talk about it. Hey, Atlanta, do what you do. That's on y'all now. But this is what Zedric sent me, y'all. So somebody asked me about the Cleveland Browns head coach. We got time. So somebody is leaking that Jim Schwartz has been offered a job, and Tommy Reese is going to Atlanta, and the Rams pass game coordinator will be the Browns' new head coach. So that's what Zedric sent to me, and it's funny because this was from 4 hours ago. Saying Tommy Reese was headed to Atlanta. So this might be somebody who knows. This might be somebody who's in the know. Did you bring up the tweet yet? I was just talking about it right now, Zedric. Right now. Middle of the pack offense. They've been the middle of the pack offense. At moments, they're explosive. Where Bijan is balling, Kyle Pitts will have great games, and then he'll have games almost like he's not good. So, yeah, this is somebody who was able to. This is somebody who announced a couple of the Browns' last head coach hires. So they're saying Jim Schwartz as the head coach, and they're saying Nate Shieldchase as the OC, and it'll be announced sometime next week. So y'all know I'm excited for Nate. But somebody put this out 4 hours ago. I just was waiting until halftime to talk about it, but this is what he sent me. So if it's Nate, I'm cool with Nate coming from under the Sean McVay tree. He also was a play drawer, and play drawers have had a lot of success offensively after being under Sean McVay. So I'm cool with that. We're gonna see. We're gonna wait a couple of days and we're gonna see how it come out. But also in that same tweet, they said Tommy Rees was headed to Atlanta. So maybe it was already leaked that Kevin Stefanski was going to Atlanta. So we're gonna see how it goes. Oh wait, so Stefanski is not. They're announcing that Jeff Ulbrich is going to stay as the defensive coordinator in Atlanta. So he didn't get a chance to pick his DC. Man, that's going into a situation without leverage again. It could be Udinski. He met with the Browns for 3 hours today. It could be. I don't know much about Udinski. I know more about Nate Shilche. So that's either one. As long as it's somebody young and more creative, that's who I would take. Yeah, Tommy's out of here. Tommy's out of here. Hey, you can have him. More power to him. Do y'all remember Jonathan Peterson was saying when the coach is gone, he's gonna treat it like his ex and block him on all platforms and not worry about him no more? That's how I feel. Like, I'm not gonna be the one that follow the Atlanta Falcons this year, Kevin Stefanski and all that stuff. Hey, go do your thing. That's how I'm gonna look at it. Go do your thing.
Donald, what he's most impressed with out of his group in the first half, he said the poise. He said the 49ers have been doing a lot to irk us, and we've kept our cool, and we've been just going on to the next play. We've been playing all.
Now we got to hear Jason, Anthony, etc. yakking. I don't listen to him. I ain't gonna hear him. Where is Atlanta draft pick? Let me check.
And now let's see what the penalty is to start.
There is no foul on the play. Second down.
But, look, we're going to keep an eye on that. And obviously, everything's been tough sledding, but they can't do it without that guy.
Yeah, certainly they can't in the receiving game tonight. Again, it's the rushing's the one thing.
Christian McCaffrey might be hurt.
As a pass catcher out of the backfield is really unmatched. So much of this pass game goes through him and went through Kittle. Kittle's not here tonight. McCaffrey's on the sideline. Juszczyk's going to have to step. Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, one play at a time.
Purdy looking for one of those guys. Just nobody open. Now just throws it away.
Charmaine, I just thought about it. Atlanta doesn't have a first-round draft pick. They traded their first-round draft pick last year to the Rams to get back into the first round to take James Pierce Jr. So they don't have a first-round draft pick. They don't have a first-round draft pick, Charmaine. I just thought about it. Me too, D. Blocking that bad energy out this new year. Thank God he's out of here. Sorry, ATL fans. Yeah, I'm not gonna be chasing behind, trying to see what Kevin Stefanski got going on. Nah, I can't give him that energy. I can't give it to him.
Third and long for Purdy. Pressure in his face. Slides away, in trouble, lets it rip high. To Jennings.
Wow.
What a play from Brock Purdy. And Jennings has a first down.
Yeah, they were working on Christian McCaffrey, and he's not in the game on his first drive, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to come play. Don't watch the morning show on 92.3 and stay away from UCSS. Yeah, I for me, unless I'm getting a clip for y'all, I don't have no reason to sit and watch this other stuff. No reason. Purdy, throw it away. Yeah, you tripping right there, bro. You running backwards and everything. I don't think Kevin had much leverage anyway. He was just trying to get back in the door. I agree because he didn't. He not picking your DC. Oh man, that's a no contact injury for the other tight end. Why is everybody on the 49ers getting hurt? I'm glad Kevin Stefanski went to Atlanta versus the Titans. I didn't want him with Cam. No, I didn't want him with Cam either. I thought they were going to make a second half adjustment. I don't know how much they can adjust. Pretty decent run play right there on second down. What if they trade Shador to Atlanta, y'all? I would have to call the police for a conspiracy. I don't think we got to worry about that. AB is going to require the house if they were trying to get Shador. People still haven't got the memo. They still doing videos on Cleveland sports channels. Yeah, Shador ain't going nowhere.
3rd and 3. They get Robinson the ball up the middle, and this is absolutely
shut him down.
You just can't run on Seattle.
Everybody trying to come take Shador. Everybody trying to come take Shador. Everybody had a chance to take Shador. They didn't want him. So, nah, you can't have him now. It's a big play right here. 49ers going for it on 4th and 2.
This entire defensive line is just ferocious.
They showing pressure? They are showing pressure. They're showing a lot of pressure.
4th and 2. Purdy.
Oh, wow.
Sacked. Leonard Williams and the Seahawks take over.
Man, they confuse them. They only send 4. They get pressure straight up the middle. Purdy sack. Purdy sack. Y'all know where Shador next team is. Stop playing next team. He don't have a next team. He don't have a next team. He own his team. He own his team. He is on his team already. He run his show. They got to hand him the keys now. They got to hand Shador the keys. He on his team. The Browns every day. Just like Miss Sparks said, the Browns every day. Keep Kevin and Shador apart. For real. You don't get to say he's trash to everybody who will listen, and then he comes there because you go to a place without a better quarterback situation. Man, that sack was crazy. They only sent 4. They only need 4th and 2. They had no shot. No shot. I saw Zedric, I saw they had somebody on the arena talking about that. I saw that. I saw they had somebody on the arena talking about that. The conspiracy about the 49ers is their practice facility is right by a power plant and said it's affecting their bodies. I wonder how much that has an impact on it, because just with the amount of soft tissue injuries they're having, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. They had all their guys are soft tissue. Like, nobody is like breaking anything. So it's definitely something you got to look into. Haslam is not going to trade his cash cow even in the offseason. They are posting Shador on their page while he is a QB1. Yeah, right. Shador is QB1. They've been posting only him on their social media. They've been letting you know. So he ain't going nowhere. Just from a business standpoint, the amount of money and eyes he brings to the Browns, it will be foolish to get rid of him. Foolish. You would never move off Shador. They can't even keep his jerseys in stock. Why would you move off of him? He just wanted y'all to feel better. He just wanted y'all to feel better, Jizzle. I feel so much better mentally not watching UCSS or 92.3 The Fan. Yeah, because it's once you start to learn more about the game of football, you realize they're not talking about the same sport as you. They're not talking about the same sport as you. They're not having the same conversations that people who are watching the game have. And it's too much of them saying stuff and then somebody look this up for me. Look this up for me. If you was watching it, if you know, nobody had to look it up for you. Had to let them know, save their money. When they start asking why Penix hasn't progressed, you can look at Kevin for real. I was a little nervous about that last pass right there from Sam Darnold. When we move past this Manning kid of all of next year, then I will believe Cleveland is all in on 12. He got something to do with that. He get a chance to play. What it's looking like and seeing how the NFL is operating, he's probably going to be a top 2 pick regardless of what he does next year based on his name.
Terrific receiver room. Nobody's selfish in that room. They do so many things.
Walker sprinting through right side. Boy, every chance is a home run opportunity for him. Picks up 8 more. Tom, just back to Cup, though. You're so right. And Darnold told
they can't even follow what they say from week to week for real because they don't think about what they say before they say it. So then they can't follow it. Then it don't add up. Then it don't even make sense. The Cleveland media goes of what they hear and emotions. None of them know football. Black Pearl for real. How many people do you think are looking at QBs now through the same lens that critique Shedeur with? Zero. None. They don't even critique veterans that same way. They don't even critique veterans the way they critique Shedeur. I can't believe y'all in this chat room. So y'all really want him to stay in Cleveland? Really? Y'all should want him on my team. Who's coming with me? Nah, our Jizzle, we need him. We need him. This game is not entertaining because the Niners look so outmatched. Yeah, it's not close. And now they're making this a boring game by just running the ball on them and burning the clock and just moving it how they need to. Throw when they're ready. Oh, look at that. Sam Darnold, what you doing? I spoke too soon. I also think Shedeur wants to be in Cleveland Browns all his career. He's been building up a program that were trash. Only thing he needs some good wide receivers, a decent O-line. He will make wonders. I agree with that. Right when I was giving him props, look what Sam Darnold do. Come on, Sam Darnold. Get it together.
You do is protect the ball at that point. That's a little fetal position I used to get into a lot when I'd be back there.
That's the first real shot he's taken with that oblique. Remember we told you he had that injury late in practice. Didn't throw.
Run the play.
Stayed relatively clean. Second sack for the Niners. Walker stutter step. Winters chasing him.
Yeah, Shedeur is one of the few that actually wants to be in Cleveland for real. Our Jizzle's team is the Colts, y'all. Our Jizzle's team is the Indianapolis Colts that he's trying to recruit Shedeur to. It's the Colts. Yeah, it's the Colts.
So decisive with his running. It's like full speed all the time. Won't get brought down by any arm tackles. Terrific runner.
Oh, they bailing out.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, K9.
Pressure on Darnold. Gets rid of it. Pass underneath. Jackson Smith and Jigba's got it. And
just short.
Down to the 6. Going to be a little shy of the first down. What's crazy is it's 24-6 Seattle, and that's only the second catch that JSN is.
He don't even have to go too far. Nah, Shedeur wants to be with the Browns. He want to be with the Browns, man. Are they gonna go for it on 4th and 2, or are they gonna kick the field goal? They kick the field goal here. I can't believe J.J. McCarthy is keeping his starting quarterback position in Minnesota. Yeah, they messed up. They forced it. They should have just re-signed Darnold. Now they gotta just ride it out with him. But they should have knew better because he wasn't even he wasn't used well in college. They didn't let him throw the ball a lot in college. So it was never a reason. Never to be a reason you think he's gonna just be the superstar quarterback in the NFL. So just shows all QBs get sacked no matter how good they are. Next season, I'm just gonna let y'all know. If people want to tell me Shedeur got sacked, Shedeur threw an interception, any of that stuff, I'm not listening to these people say that next year. I'm not listening to it because they every quarterback gets sacked, every quarterback throw interceptions, every quarterback has incompletions. So the people who want to just stick on that, I don't got time for them next year, y'all. Who are the Colts? Who they got? The Colts got some receivers. The Colts got a great running back. They usually always have a pretty solid offensive line. Their defense is not bad. They went all in. They traded for Sauce Gardner. So they did some stuff. They did some stuff, but they can't have Shedeur though. they got some pieces, but they can't have Shedeur. They can't have Shedeur. Key Mathis said, I might as well get my church clothes together. Seahawks running off. Yeah, they just burning the clock. They chewing the clock at this point. Do you realize Shedeur could have won against the 49ers and the Bills? Yes. I was watching the games. He could have won against the 49ers. He could have won against the Bills. I think he would have did better against Minnesota. I watched it all. I watched it all. I think the Rams going to win tomorrow. I'll tell you that, though. I think the Rams going to win. I'm tired of Darnold drifting it back in the pocket and taking sacks. Our Jizzle, for real. They wanted Josh Allen to be the best player in the NFL. They did. Even last year when Josh Allen won the MVP, I don't think he should have won the MVP. That should have been Lamar's third MVP last year. Dylan was hopping in the pocket like a bunny taking sacks, and they ignored the frill. He was bunny hopping. Bill Callahan maybe going with Kevin too. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. So when Kevin's offense was the best, I did not realize how much impact Bill Callahan had. Bill Callahan would call the run plays. He would teach the offensive linemen their blocking schemes, all that stuff. So if that's the older Callahan, the father, if it's that Callahan that the Browns had before, once he left, the Browns' offense fell apart. Don't forget the Titans. Yeah, they could have beat the Titans too. They could have beat the Titans too. They could have won at least 8 games with Shedeur. I agree, easy 8 games. They could have beat Cincinnati the first game too. So I'm not forgetting it. I'm not forgetting it. Yeah, Stank Fasky. Stank Fasky. Sitting here playing with ChatGPT, and it told me Dylan Gabriel has a 5th to 7th round arm talent, 6th round abilities. Other being consistent and not turning the ball over is a peak at 3rd string. So, man, you see, when I say he 3rd string, people are they can easily try to write me off and say it's because I'm a Shedeur fan. But I'm like, no, you just look at it. You can't really run a competent offense with him. Josh Allen was crying in the press conference. He was. What game was it? Again, he hurt his finger and Dylan couldn't score the touchdown. Oh, what game was that? It was right before halftime. I can't think of the game. It's all running together now. It's all running together.
That's time. A lot of it. There's just nobody open. Now underneath he goes, and that's intercepted. Ernest.
Hey, man, Brock Purdy throwing these interceptions. He got to stop. He got to stop. Ain't that what they say about Shedeur? Game is over with, y'all. Marie said she think it was the Bills. Yeah, I can't remember. It's all a blur. It's all a blur for me. Lipstick says it was the Bills. Do you think Stefanski will be on that bull junk in Atlanta now that he's their coach? Yeah, I don't think he can turn it off, Miss Pamela. I don't think he can turn it off. C.A. Anderson said the game ain't boring for me. Yeah, everybody said it's the Bills game, so yeah, it got to be the Bills game then. Yeah, I don't think it was Pittsburgh. I don't think it was Pittsburgh. Brock is struggling. He is. Hey, he got to stop throwing them interceptions, man. They might be in the game. That's how they try to do things with Shador. Or it was the Bears game? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. It's running together on me. I can't remember. What interception does that mean? Purdy is no good. Yeah, I was being sarcastic. So it was the Bills. Okay, Deshaun said it was the Bills. Kev going with them Wildcats. Oh no. B-John, he gonna have B-John, he gonna have him in the Wildcat too. Him and Tommy. ChatGPT said he is good, 5 yards or less, can't challenge deep safeties, can't see the full field, and his hop pass makes inaccurate pass 8 yards and leads to hospital balls. ChatGPT must have watched one of my streams when I was talking about Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, Cia Anderson, she is enjoying the game. It was a home game that I remember when Dylan came in. All these Purdy ITs in the chat room. Y'all funny. It wasn't the Bears. The Bears was an away game that happened in Cleveland. Yeah, I didn't think it was the Bears game because the Bears game was super cold. So I remember that. I remember that one. It's just y'all might be right with the Bills, but I've seen so much game film that it's a blur right now. I can't tell you off the top of my head. Check downs and Wildcats. For real. That's his specialty. That's his specialty. Okay, TK said the Bills. All right, so the overall consensus is it seems like it happened in the Bills game. Let's see what Seattle's going to do.
He's done a great job.
Filled a great void, KB, just in terms of his tackling, his playmaking, his physicality, his kind of the quarterback of the defense. Give him a ton of credit for this #1 ranked Seahawks defense.
Here is Darnold on the play action. Jackson Smith and Jigba makes his third catch. Let's go back to this play by Ernest Jones.
Yeah, you could just see the coverage here. Watch this.
Oh, no.
Players are just playing in their deep quarters. And he's covered. He's actually got body help. He's covered. So Purdy's got to hold on to the ball. So he's just surveying the field, and he's done that a few times successfully tonight. But anytime these plays are a little bit off script, they're so unpredictable.
See, Anderson said, I like blowouts, I like bosses, and I like sets. Hit him with the Spades reference. The whole Atlantic team need to go to the owner and be like, hell no, we don't want Kevin. Yeah, they already picked him. They done already picked him, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, the crowd was booing. They thought Shador was send off for Dylan. I hear a girl said Dylan could play Brock. I think ChatGPT might agree that Purdy is Purdy bad today. Yeah, Purdy can just he got a bad game in him. They're just waiting. They're just waiting.
Expect a ton of drop back pass. I still like the idea of run play action as much as you can. Play on these 50-50 run pass downs. They've done a great job of all.
Donnie, this is definitely Michael Irvin BTA right here. Oh my goodness. Just wide open. Nobody by him. Kenneth Walker is having a game, y'all. Kenneth Walker is having a game.
Because you do it at the line of scrimmage. The receiver picks. Walker's linebacker in coverage. See on this right side of the screen right there, Cooper Kupp gives D. Winter a little shoulder, but because it happens at the line of scrimmage, that's legal. That's how you get open by 10 yards. And a nice throw.
They had to get Kev on the offseason, all the players in Cancun. They'll come back and say, who our coach? This our coach?
Leads in the backfield this time. And they're going to give it to Rashid Shaheed. Tries to get to the edge, but that time he's corralled by D. Winters.
Jarrett Stidham still the backup for the Broncos. Yeah, it's tough to have a backup come in who hasn't played a lot at this key point in the season. The AFC Championship game, that is tough. That's a tough ask right there. So that's just a tough ask. I think that's too much to ask of him to be either team. If it's the Patriots or if it's the Texans, that's too much. That's too much. See, Anderson says she won another touchdown.
Second and long. Here's Darnold. Coming near side. Cooper Kupp makes the catch. First down. And Kupp taken down at the 15.
Definitely hit that like button for me, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Our Jizzle, yeah, they getting spanked. They getting spanked. This is one of those games where people really look and say, man, what are we doing? Y'all see how open these guys are getting when they do have to throw the ball? They're wide open. You already know Miles' phone blowing up from Atlanta players calling, for real. Hey, tell us about the coach. Tell us about the coach.
Buck 15 to go. Play clock at 1. And
yeah, Shanithia, it's hard to go undefeated. It's hard to go undefeated, especially when the game starts like this in the playoffs, where you just feel behind the 8 ball and you start having, that additional pressure on you. Because pressure is just not just them rushing the quarterback. Pressure is also just the score. The score just out of hand too fast. So, and then guys start getting injured. It just becomes too much. So, it happened too fast. They were sleepwalking. They were sleepwalking at the beginning. Before you know it, they down a couple scores. Next thing you know, they down 17-3, 17-6, and looking around trying to figure out what is happening. The 49ers came in mentally defeated. 12th man is no joke. Yeah, it was really loud. It was really loud.
My man, because he's a stud. What a driver he is.
that would be a great comp. The IndyCar noise versus tonight.
For real, too, man. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Shanithia said, I just removed my hand. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, y'all. They're not coming back from this. They're not coming back from this. Walker is putting on the clinic. He is. And the offensive line is putting on the clinic. Look at the holes that he got to run through. And y'all see why I was saying I want Clinton Kubiak. That's why I was saying it, because his team knows what to do and they make the game look easy. Sam Darnold has some moments where he wanted to be Sam Darnold and just mess up. I missed it. Let me see. I bet the Atlanta Falcons players are punching air right now saying, say what now? Who our coach is? Who y'all sent here to us? They are definitely, the offense is for sure. If you're Bijan, you're like, man, this is a coach that didn't want to use Nick Chubb more than 16 plays a game. That's not the coach you want. This is not the coach that you want. So just ruin the Atlanta Falcons players' vacation, for real. They probably looking at their phones thinking it's fake. Like, is this real? Is this real? I hope Quinshawn and Dylan Sampson is looking at this game, for real. It looks very seamless. Just simple. It looks very simple. Almost to the point where it looks boring. It's so easy the way they just marching up down the field. Chasing Destiny, it's all good. Miles, he sucks, and so does his Madden 2000 playbook. For real, it's outdated. It's outdated. The Browns don't get nothing this easy. They've never got nothing this easy under Kevin Stefanski. Never got nothing this easy. Yeah, 49ers, it's like they on punishment. They're on punishment. They're on punishment. Where's Michael Irvin at? Let me see. Let's see where Michael Irvin at. CO7111, what is going on? You should have saw us talking about the Kevin Stefanski news once it happened. Man, oh man, sorry to you. It looks like y'all getting Tommy Reese too. So I'm sorry. It was over the first quarter. Yes. Once they got down by 14 points, it was a wrap. The line is winning. The D-line is winning. The corners are shutting down everyone. It's not even funny. Chubb would have taken the league over if he ran 25 to 30 times a game. Coach held him back, for real. I think you could put this game in the past tense. They got whooped. Say it's over. It's over. And Christian McCaffrey hurt. All that. It's the tight end went down. It's too much. You keep your hand out there. Wait, you keep your hand out and it's going to get worse. For real, when you're trying to block the belt, nah, you just got to take this whooping. You just got to take this whooping. You got to take this whooping. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I went to when the Browns played the Atlanta Falcons. I went to that game. I don't know what I signed up for Atlanta. I signed up something for the Atlanta Falcons. And why the Atlanta Falcons just sent me an email saying, hold on, let me tell y'all what this email say. They are highlighting Kevin Stefanski as their head coach. I got to show this to y'all. Let me see. I got to show this to y'all. This is crazy. I got to show y'all this email. Let me take a screenshot of this. I got to show y'all this. This is wild. I can't believe, man, oh man, nobody's going to be happy about this. Seahawks defense ain't no joke, for real. The NFL owed Kevin a job. Nobody can tell me anything different. He is the real Nepo baby. Yeah, they had to. Zach getting hurt running my parlay. Sam not throwing like that has ruined my parlay also. Yeah, I used to do the sports betting stuff. I left it alone. Let me find this. Let me pull this up. Y'all not gonna believe this email that they just sent me. This is crazy. Let me see. Man, I don't think do they realize nobody is happy about this? Let me see. What is going on? I don't know what team can beat this Seahawks team. They're no joke. They're solid. I think the Rams can do it. Let me take this ad down real quick. Scroll down. ESPN hit me with the ads. Now, where is this Kevin Stefanski email at? Oh man, I didn't even. Give Purdy or a participation TD. I don't know. They don't seem like they friendly. It doesn't seem like they're friendly enough. But I want y'all to see what the Atlanta Falcons just sent me though. I'm gonna pull it up on screen so y'all can see this. Your peeps not gonna be happy about this, Atlanta Falcons. What you talking about?
Weeks of their season. We were up there a few times. We were freezing. It didn't really affect that offense very much, the Bears. They're able to run the ball so well. Caleb scrambles when he's not there. He's got big-time targets at all three levels. Ben Johnson always has his scheme plays. It's going to be a Herculean task for those Rams to go in there and win. And look, anything's possible with McVay and Stafford. I can't wait to watch that game tomorrow.
Fourth down. It's Purdy.
Hey, they going for it on fourth down? Purdy running for his life.
Throws as far as he can take it, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Not sure if they're going to say that he stepped out of bounds.
Purdy out there playing street ball, y'all.
Going to be the ruling. Either way, Seattle takes over. Last two games against in Seattle D. San Francisco 0 for 5 on fourth down, 9 total.
Let me cut that music. Let's X this out. Long day. It's been a long day for them, y'all. Very long day. All right, let's get it. Dang, it's so much work for me to do this live. I wonder what the intrigue was for Kevin Stefanski, because to me, I don't see the intrigue for him. All right, I got it. Like his right foot might have been out of bounds when he did that jump pass. All right, let me pull this up. I want y'all to see what they just sent me. Y'all probably think I'm making this up. I'm not making it up. This is what they sent me, y'all. It's right here on the screen right now. This is what they sent me, y'all. I was not making it up. I was not making it up. I just got this to my email. I got this. How long ago they sent me this? $20 minutes ago they sent this to me. So they trying to sell Kevin Stefanski to the fans. They're trying to sell Kevin Stefanski to the fans. This is an embarrassing playoff loss. Yeah, this is super embarrassing. I think the Rams could probably put up a better fight with them. The Rams probably could. I'm going to shut this game off and call it a wrap. Don't think Purdy can channel his inner Brady and come back. Yeah, I don't think so either. I hope CJ and Caleb can get the job done tomorrow. My picks for tomorrow, I picked the Texans and I picked the Rams tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Excuse me. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. What's up, y'all? We have been saved in Tennessee that they didn't hire him for the Titans. Woo. Y'all just made it. Y'all just made it. Let me take this down. Man, oh man. CO7111 got to go through it. They done brought good old Kevin down there. Yeah. I had to show y'all because y'all probably wouldn't believe me that I'm like, this is what they're sending. This is what they're sending to people. Yeah, they definitely sent me that. And the crazy thing is, like, it's a great experience going to a game, going to a football game in Atlanta. Great experience. Everything is reasonably priced inside the stadium. Everything is reasonable. So the atmosphere is there, environment is there, everything. Is this Kyle's worst playoff loss, not counting the Super Bowls? Yeah, if you don't count the loss where the quarterbacks got hurt and they didn't have a quarterback before the NFL changed the rule, this is probably his worst one. The fans are going through it on X in the comments about Kevin Stefanski. I don't know how they can sell this. I don't know how they can sell this to a fan. I don't know how they can. Seattle isn't doing what Buffalo did by turning the ball over and giving up turnover TDs, for real. There's 33 seconds left in the third. Don't leave yet. Oh no, I was reading. Toolman said he about to tap out. Toolman said he about to turn this thing off. There is nothing like a Falcons tailgate. Yeah, it's a great environment. That or if you've been to Miami, anybody been to a football game in Miami? For the Dolphins or a college game, that's another one because you tailgate right there, right outside the arena, because the parking is right there. So that's it. That's another good one too. Jimmy choked the game away in 2020 for them. I think this might be the worst. The ATL fans don't want Kevin Stefanski. They have Shador Sanders fans and ATL for real. Toolman said he gonna stay, but he turning the game off. They're booing him out already when he just got hired. Yeah. Hey, I feel for the Atlanta fans. I feel for them. I feel for them. Atlanta could have went the young, hot offensive. Atlanta fans could have went the young, hot offensive coordinator route because they were already keeping their defensive coordinator, and that could have brought excitement to the fans. If you were saying our defense is set, our offense, we want to take it to the next level, and then you try to sell me on Kevin Stefanski, that's not a sell. Ain't no tailgate like a dog pound tailgate. Yeah, down in well, not in the flats, but if you go on the side by the river, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's see, I went to the most Cleveland Browns tailgates, so I'm biased to that one. So if I'm talking about ones besides the Browns. And they still just running. They just lining up, running the ball on them. They just Kenneth Walker dominating. He is. They just lining up, running the ball on him. It's crazy. Nothing beats Browns fans talking trash. Yeah, just happy we don't got to deal with them no more. Unpopular opinion, I don't feel like San Fran should have beat the Eagles. Tessa, you know what? It was a weird game where the Eagles just couldn't get much done on offense. They could not get much done on offense. I actually want to see what Kev can do with the real quarterback. Yeah, I seen Kevin Stefanski for 6 years. I don't got to see nothing else he does. Those Falcons fans have to get a petition going on or something to stop this Kevin thing. Yeah, I think it might be done. Watch the Ravens fans that went tailgating on the day Shador came in and he said it was crazy good. Yeah, of course, Browns. I'm partial to the Browns, so of course, with the Browns, I'm going to have my bias there. But places I've been outside of the Browns, I would definitely put Atlanta up there. I would put Miami up there. Man, he running people over and everything. Coach Prime tweeted, Lord Jesus, 25 minutes ago. What you think that's a response to? No way he was hired already. He was. Beast, yeah, we was talking about it here. Just heard Kevin Stefanski headed to Atlanta Falcons. Tough. Yeah, I feel for the peeps in Atlanta. I feel for him. That run game ain't no joke. Yeah. They can run the ball so well. There are some Falcons fans talking themselves into 2-time Coach of the Year, though. Hey, whatever you need to help you sleep at night, whatever you need. If you need to call him 2-time Coach of the Year before you say his name, do what you do. Wait until that first press conference and they're asking him questions. Just wait. Oh, my goodness. How many touchdowns do Kenneth Walker have? That's another one. How many touchdowns do he have? This is crazy. They try to put up 50. Let me see. That's his third touchdown. Yeah, 41-6. 41-6. Oh my goodness. This is, man, oh man. This is something else. This is something else. Where is Michael Irvin when you need him to whoop the water bottle? Where is Michael Irvin when you need him? D, don't they know the Coach of the Year is given out by the media? I don't think they do. They gonna learn. They're gonna learn when he's there. With Kevin Stefanski in Atlanta, expect Kirk Cousins to be QB1. Selmo Flood, I agree. I agree with that. He gonna have Kirk Cousins. I don't know how long Penix's recovery is from his injury. I don't know how long his recovery is gonna be. I'm so tickled. I'm calling my cousin in the morning. He's going to lose his mind about Kevin Stefanski. For real. I saw a tweet earlier where the guy went back to when Kevin was with the Vikings in his first year with the Browns to say they're getting a good coach. Anybody advocating for Kevin needs a mental check. Yeah, if you just look at what he's done, I don't know how you can just run up and say this is a good hire. What is this, the second hire of this process? This is the second hire. So how can you tout this as a good hire? Saleh is having flashbacks at coaching the Jets. I don't know what happened to his defenses when he was on the Jets. They were good for a little bit. They were good for a little. They were good until they weren't. The quarterback whisperer. Yeah, he's whispering, telling them to don't throw interceptions, don't throw the ball to your team. I'm not going to have nobody open for you. Whatever they got to call Kevin Stefanski. Whatever they got to call him. At this point, Kevin Stefanski in that offense, it might be better to go to Atlanta Dream game. And go see Ryan Howard. She be balling. Did Giants get Harbaugh's signature or is it still pending? Two-man, they signed the deal. They signed the deal. Yeah, I don't know how good. I don't know how good he's gonna be. I don't have the most faith in Jackson Dart as a quarterback, so it'll be hard for me to say he's gonna flop because I don't have that much faith in Jackson Dart. Like, I think Jackson Dart is okay, but I think it's going to take time for him to get to a point where he can really elevate a team. He plays not to lose, too scary. Yeah, so I don't know if, hey, he had his pick, and that's where he wanted to go. So, do what you do. Shador waiting it out was the best move. Will be good to see him playing more freely. I agree. It's going to be the best situation for him. I don't see the Giants winning much next season. Yeah, I don't see it. This is weird. So now Christian McCaffrey is back in the game. Or was that a replay from earlier? I was gonna say, I know you're not putting Chris McCaffrey in the game right now, are they? Oh, these are highlights. Okay, I was gonna say that don't make sense. Oh, I gotta show y'all something. D, watch your mouth. You know Jackson Dart is elite. Yeah, that's what they want people to believe, ain't it? They want people to believe that. Yeah, I don't know why they just put. Oh, that was a replay. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought they put him back in the game for a play, but it wouldn't make no sense. There's no way I would let Christian McCaffrey go back in this game for nothing. No reason at all. No reason. Let me see something, y'all. Purdy needs to be on the bench too, for real. Don't keep putting him out there. He running for his life. I got something for y'all. They said this was happening to the 49ers right now.
We are going to the championship game. Let's go, you! We're going to a championship.
AFC North this season is up for the taking. We should make it to the playoffs. It's definitely up for grabs. Selmo Fudd. It's up for grabs. How do they go? Have somebody who couldn't handle a quarterback situation. They got a quarterback situation on my hands now. Yeah, it don't even make sense. You messed up this quarterback situation. Now we're gonna watch you take care of this one. It makes no sense. Dart is okay. I think he's going to be 9-8, 10-7. Love Scatterboo. They gotta play. They gotta play a lot more. They gotta play smarter, both of them. I can't wait to see who will be training with Shador this offseason. Cam will be training together. Well Off Media will be recording. Shador Sanders is vacation out. He'll be back at work soon. Yeah, take a break, clear your mind, do what you got to do. 49ers are getting blown out, and Brady is complimenting them on their resilience. Let that happen to Browns. They would have said they need to pack it up for real. CTE Jax is fighting for his life to be elite. I see promise, but unless he switches game up, he ain't going to last long. He's not. Games like this, take out the vets, give your young guns some snaps and reps, for real. According to the media, the Saints, the Giants, the Titans found their quarterback, but the Browns still need one. Laughable. Yeah, it don't make no sense. At least with Kirk and Penix, there's only 2 QBs to work. Is that an interception? Oh, my goodness. It ain't even no point. I might as well just leave Michael Irvin whooping him on the screen. Another fumble. Get the 49ers off the field, for real. Get them off the field. Jackson Dart going to be fine. Is Scatterboo who I'm concerned for? See, when I was watching all the quarterbacks in college, I started watching the NFL quarterbacks too. And when I started watching Jackson Dart, he was just too reckless for me. Like, he was way too reckless. He was not protecting himself. He wasn't sliding. He was just taking additional hits, and it just wasn't smart. Michael started a trend. This will be pronto forever. Teams will copy this forever. For real, it's not going away. It's part of how we view things now. The BTA is here to stay. It's here to stay. It is here to stay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when you sitting there and you just trying to sound nice, like Brady complimenting them. Y'all notice I ain't even had the sound on in a while because they're getting whooped. You know what I'm saying? They're getting whooped. If anything, tell us an interesting story about somebody on the Seattle Seahawks. Tell us something. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell us, oh, they not giving up, they not quitting. That's not. Come on, man. What we doing? They need to let Mac Jones play. let his trade stock go up for real. Let him get a couple easy throws in. Their division has Cowboys, Washington, and Philly. You got some tough road to winning and getting wild card. Josh Allen was crying at the post press conference. He was. It was during halftime where they showed it, and he was crying. And I was like, dang, man, you got to hold your head. That's him believing this was going to be his year, but you can't start believing something is yours before it's yours. 49ers going to shake up their coaching staff after this game. They probably going to blame a lot of it on injury for why they got beat like this. Are you talking to me, D? Which part? Which part, C.A. Anderson? About the Jackson Dart stuff? I was talking about Jackson Dart previously, yeah, where I was saying when I started watching him and he was diving into people. Yeah, I don't think that was good. They got Drew Lock in for the Seahawks. Bubba Ventrone to Atlanta too? Oh my goodness. Take them all. Thank you so much. Take them all. It's not pretty as watching the plane crash in slow motion. Can't look away. Want to look away, but can't for real. I just heard the Falcons trying to trade for Shedeur. Nah, ain't no way. I'll give you something about the Seahawks, belt to butts. Yeah, that's what I was showing Michael Irvin because that's definitely what they did to 49ers. Dart and Scatterboo was something new and entertaining, but in my opinion, those two are about to be a handful because they both have hard heads. Yeah, they both stubborn. They're young. Think they're invincible. So it's gonna be hard getting them to change and play a little bit smarter. D, I agree. I also think Jackson Dart abandons the pockets too fast. Jackson, you are not Josh Allen for real. You're not the size of Josh Allen. You're not as big, so can't overdo it. Hey Kevin, come get Dylan too. Take all of them. Take all of them. You can take all of them. Yeah, I'm going to kick it with y'all for a little bit, but I turn this game off. There's nothing to see here. Once the winning team take their starting quarterback out, there's nothing to see there. Now, what y'all saying? Y'all, where did you see that at, Art Jizzle? Let me bring that back up. Once the game got to this, once this happened, I said, hey, it ain't nothing else to see. Somebody said, what happened in the game? Michael Irvin, he's showing us what happened. This is exactly what happened in the game we just watched, y'all. This is what it was. I don't know. D, at least stay till 50. They trying to put up 50 on them. They are trying to put up 50 on them. Will Dylan get swapped for a third? You can have Dylan right now for a third. They can take Dylan right now. For a third? Of course. Yeah. You can have Dylan. You can have him. You can have him right now. Third round pick, take him. You can't take him fast enough, to be honest with you. You cannot take him fast enough. All right, let's get Michael Irvin off the screen. We see what it's about. They need to put Jalen Milroe in. Yeah, let him get some playing time. Drew Lock, he's been in the league for a minute. Let Jalen get some playing time. Let Milroe get in there. Yes, for real, Shannon Sharp posted Kevin is coach of the Falcons. It's not bad. Dream after all. Yeah, it's not bad. I showed y'all what the Falcons sent me. Let me show y'all again. The Falcons sent this to my email. Mac Jones is in. Yeah, once they start putting in the backup quarterbacks, I don't need to see it no more. Take Dylan for a fifth. Yeah, you give me a fifth, you can have him. Somebody just commented they're taking all their Falcon stuff to the Goodwill. I'm telling you, Dylan going with Kevin and Tommy the ATL. Doggy Bone, get him. Get him. Get him. Take him. Take him. This right here, it's official. Once I seen the Atlanta Falcons email me this, it's official, y'all. It's official. So the Atlanta Falcons, they always email me for to get tickets and stuff like that after I went to the game. So once they, I know it's official. Once they sent that out, they're scrambling on every play, heavy pressure. Yeah, it's what Seattle defense does. I wanted to eventually get to this. I never got a chance to get to it like during the season, but I wanted to break down why some of these defenses and teams are so good. And what they do so well is they disguise which players are where so well. So they might have 2 D linemen, 4 linebackers, but 4 guys are down. So they just confuse you for what you really think it could be. Okay, y'all, just give DG away. No value over here. Yeah, they can have him. They can have him. I'm not holding on to him. I'm not holding on to him. You can have him. So it's some word going around that the Browns are gonna hire Jim Schwartz as head coach and Nate Shieldchase as OC. That's the word that's going around. Which I would be nervous to hire an up and coming guy as my OC, because if he's not on track to be the head coach, somebody can just pluck him away from you if he is your OC. So that's why I always wanted to go. That's why I always wanted to go to OC as the head coach, because the OC is the one who will get plucked. Nobody is really snatching your defensive coordinator and making them a head coach if they're older. So that was my reasoning behind that. But they're saying it's going to be Jim Schwartz and Nate Shieldchase, the passing game coordinator from the LA Rams, which I like. I like him. We can pack Dylan as soon as possible. Don't need to pack. Drop him off at the airport. First class ticket to ATL. His girlfriend can cheer for the Falcons to win when Dylan is in the game. For real. Take him. Hey, don't worry about packing your stuff. We'll get the movers for you. Didn't know Mac Jones was a Patriot. I like Drake May. Yeah, Mac Jones is a Patriot. Bill Belichick drafted him in the first round. He's a first round pick. Trade Dylan for undrafted free agent. Whoever you got. Whoever you want to give us. Whoever you want to give us. And like whoever you want to give us for Dylan, you can have him. He's yours. No, y'all, we full. We need nothing else from the Browns coming to Atlanta. Kevin trying to pack up the whole Browns. How do you have, like, this is a real question. How do you have one of the worst special teams in all of the NFL 3 years in a row, and then that's the special teams coordinator you want to bring with you? It just, loyalty to losing. It don't make sense. Well, ain't nobody taking Tommy. He already knew that. I wonder if Musgrave is going to. He was all in on Tommy. To be honest with you, if we get a young offensive mind, I'm not telling them they have to hire any person. I want them to build out their staff and who they believe in, because blending the old staff with the new staff and, forcing it is usually not going to work. So if whoever they hire as a new OC, if that OC and the head coach don't want anybody from the old regime, I'm okay with that. Do the Falcons have some good wide receivers we could trade for Dylan? They got Drake London. Drake London is a beast. He's a beast. He is a beast. Dylan can't compete with no Michael Penix. If you think Browns fans are harsh, Falcons fans are way worse. They're gonna be on them or some old linemen. And at this point, if you just want them, you can have them. You want Dylan? Here you go. Merry Christmas. Can he fit Grossi and Mary Kay? Can he fit Grossi, Mary Kay, Peterman, Jason, and Jay in the bag for real? D, they should get Byron Leftwich as the quarterback coach. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. The old owners are ruining football. They just keep going to what they know, recycling the people that don't matter. There are other QB coaches besides Musgrave, but he was very much needed in Shador's life this last season. I agree with you. Man, Seattle got Drew Lock out there as their QB. Dang, Milroe QB number 3. QB number 3. This would have been a good time to see him get some run, but I guess they just making sure Drew Lock is ready in case of injury. So I guess that's what they're doing. Anything else about who Kevin Stefanski, who else he want to take from Cleveland? He could take whoever he need. He could take the whole offensive staff. He could take the special team staff. He could take all of them. Get a 3rd round pick for Drake. For trading DG's nagging girlfriend. I should have known Falcons were going to get Stefanski as soon as Matt Ryan was hired. They think we'll forget what Kevin Stefanski did over the offseason, but we have great memories for real. Dylan's girlfriend also said in her post, people in the building wanted Dylan to play. I think Dylan and his girlfriend had a good connection with Kevin. The way they were talking on three-way, for real. They probably was. Hey, take him. It's an ESPN article. It's an ESPN article where they're grading the Atlanta Falcons. They're giving them an A for hiring Kevin Stefanski. Man, oh man, we're gonna see how that age. We're gonna see how that thing ages. The staff he probably think he Devin Ruffin when he ain't even Otis Williams. For real. For real. It makes sense to have Drew Lock because he might be playing hurt one hit away, for real. Sam Darnold is hurt to a degree. I don't know how hurt he is, but at different times throughout the game, he was kind of walking gingerly and limping. Oh, man. So they said Bo Nix fractured the bone in his right ankle on the second to last play in overtime. Man, so close to getting out of the game healthy. So close to getting out of the game healthy. National media is compromised. All the analysts paid and bought for. Yeah, the way they're trying to hype this up, I'm like, man, are y'all not looking at what happened? The Falcons fans are already complaining about the hire because of how Kevin Stefanski did Shador. Yeah, they really going to have to work on selling this to the fans. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it. That's a wrap, folks. They did it. Seattle with the win. We just saw it play out with Shador. Politics can hold even the best back. His time will come. Yeah, I mean, what excuses is he going to have? He's going to a team that has close to scratching the surface of being in their prime and Bijan, because I think he can get better. If they re-sign Kyle Pitts, you got a very versatile tight end. You have a top 10 receiver, Drake London. You got the quarterback that you clearly want to coach, and Kirk Cousins. So if it don't work now, whose fault is it? You know what I'm saying? If it don't work now, is everybody gonna blame Cleveland? CL7111 said, nope, not taking the Cleveland local media. They're banned from Atlanta. 3 games tomorrow. No, we got 2. We got 2 tomorrow. We got where we at? I'm gonna be live tomorrow for the 6:30 game. So the first game tomorrow is at 3 p.m. I'm not going to be live for that game. That's the Houston Texans versus the Patriots. I'm going to be live tomorrow for the 6:30 game. The LA Rams versus the Chicago Bears is when I'll be live for the watch party tomorrow. So make sure y'all tap in for that. It's been fun. I wish we could have had a better game to watch today. So hopefully we got a better game to watch tomorrow. I think the Rams and Bears is a more even matchup. And then I think the Texans and the Patriots is probably a more even matchup. So definitely gonna be here for that tomorrow. Also, if you are participating in the Off the Record NFL Playoff Challenge on Patreon, tap in, leave a voicemail. Let me know how you feel about your picks from today. If they were good, if they were bad, let me know how you feel about your picks tomorrow. We'll play those voicemails at the beginning of the stream tomorrow. So tap into that post, and you can let us know how you feel about the games that have already taken place or that will take place tomorrow. It's on the Patreon. Yeah, didn't thought about ATL are big fans of the Sanders family. Kevin chose the wrong team to go to, and he thought he was over the Sanders family. Yeah, it's gonna keep following him. Good night, Laurie. I appreciate y'all. Good night, C.A. Anderson. It was a good game in my whiny voice. C.A. Anderson feel good about that. He is only a media disruptor, not personnel or chemistry. I agree. Sunday, I need the Bears and the Texans to win tomorrow. Almost of how I picked the Detroit Gemini. Almost of how I had it. So I appreciate hanging with y'all tonight. It's been fun. It's been real. We got that shocking news of Kevin Stefanski. Shout out to ATL, man. Hopefully it ain't all bad. Rams Bears will be fun. I think something to watch for. Stanford has been iffy. He has been iffy, so we got to watch him. We don't need him being iffy. Puka's been balling, so get the ball to Puka. He'll be straight. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. It's been fun. We'll be back at this thing tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all. Peace, everybody.